And we're live here in Dallas, Texas. It's college game day. That's our intro. That's it. I'm Dean Craig Pelton, not my real name. This is kick it over to LDO. Boom. LDO, take
I'm
it over.
Coach LDO of the Tennessee Volunteers.
Doesn't look like it. You look like Indiana.
Formerly of Indiana.
And I'm Danger Zone, coach of the TCU Horned Frogs.
You sound depressed.
I'm not.
Maybe it's because you're the coach of TCU.
He's had a few restless nights trying to talk down Jamel Beckham.
Jamel is just getting on his nerves at this point.
He is, but if he wins, I don't care anymore.
You just don't care anymore.
4 touchdowns, whatever.
I like
He
how
hasn't even played a down of college football yet, and he's been trash talking Deion Sanders.
I like how Danger's prediction said he could possibly go 9-3. Like that was actually in the realm of possibility.
I think it is.
Like best case scenario, you're probably going 6-6 and making a bowl game.
No, I mean, there are only 3 unwinnable games, like entirely unwinnable games on my schedule. That's Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma. But
I think you should be
realistic. What? I don't think there are any other completely unwinnable games, but
Just put the stool at linebacker.
Yeah. That's right, school.
The stool's going to get someone this season. I can feel it in my bones. The stool's definitely going to take someone.
What is that?
all right.
Okay, so we just started with Thursday night games.
Sorry, dishes happened again nearly. That was nearly bad.
All right.
I thought it was my dad, so I kind of went way worse.
Do fucking dishes, dude.
All right.
Throws a play at your head.
My first Thursday night game was Ole Miss at Air Force, and that went exactly how you would expect. Ole Miss beat the shit out of Air Force. Like 38-14. Actually, Air Force did better on the ground, but Ole Miss had 267 passing
So you
yards.
think Air Force would be better through the air, you know?
No. God damn it. But yeah, Ole Miss coming back from a disappointing end to last season, lost to an AAC team in a bowl game and just destroyed Air Force.
Good defensive performance by Ole Miss. 1 interception, 3 sacks.
I do not have these statistics in front of me.
I've got 2 computers, so I can.
2 computers?
Yeah, well,
Fancy.
Google Hangouts doesn't work on the desktop for some reason, so.
Oh. Yeah, I look at my phone some of the time. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the website, so I'm not actually having a social life.
Yo, Danger's falling out again. Thought it got a bit quiet.
Well, maybe we should actually do predictions for the Saturday morning games before they're posted.
Okay. Saturday morning games. Nevada at Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. Nevada's just horrible, I'm pretty sure. So I would expect Vanderbilt to actually win this game. Also, they don't have a coach.
Nevada don't?
No, Nevada doesn't have a coach, so yeah, I wouldn't expect.
Yeah. Hey, I think it's Sewendell who's at Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So he's decent enough, and I've got depth shots.
Yeah, Sir Wendell's a good coach at coaching a bad team. He did it with Vanderbilt. He did it with the Cowboys. And, yeah, I think he wins that easily. That beats Nevada. That'll be one of the few games he plays where he's better than the team he's against. And they got that monster Sean Pennington in the secondary, that true freshman who's just going to show up.
Yeah. They've got quite a few decent. They've got a nice recruiting class, did Vanderbilt.
Yeah, they did. They had some big-time players in that class. gonna be interesting to see how they adjust to having more talent now. But yeah, Nevada's terrible, so it should be a rout.
Should be a blowout. You would think.
After
ECU
that,
of Boston College.
This game's kind of interesting because Boston College does have a lot of talent, but also ECU is coming off a good year. They won an Access Bowl, which was really surprising. So I don't really know what to expect out of this game.
yeah, does ECU have another big win in them? Or is Boston College that huge of a win?
Money. Sorry
Nice.
about that. Just had to go to the dishes. I'm back.
Don't worry, I made that joke. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
ECU doesn't have a terrible secondary. We don't have a great one, but it's fairly average. So maybe we can kind of survive that Boston College onslaught with the receivers.
Yeah,
Not
most
sure.
Holy wrecked.
Yeah, I think
No, you're not. That's
I don't think they can keep up with Boston College's passing game.
Yeah, I'm skeptical in that as well, but I do think Oblivious is a very good coach, so I will give them the benefit of the doubt there, because I don't know, I don't even know if Caboose has set a game plan.
Oh, that's right. He's that. Okay. I was thinking.
Yeah, so I
I'll pick.
Hyder
was their coach.
I'll pick
Maybe.
I'll pick Boston College, but skeptically.
Give me Boston College. I love Lex as a coach, but I don't think he's gonna be able to pull it off. Even
You
if
know what? I'm gonna take
Caboose-
ECU. I'm gonna take
so-
ECU. Lax was last active today. DeBruce was last on the 12th of August, so I'm gonna go with the person who was most active, and I'm gonna say that ECU starts with an upset, start the season.
This is tough because ECU probably shouldn't win that game, but if Caboose hasn't been like active enough recently and setting his game plan and stuff, and Lax has more experience than Caboose, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caboose definitely has the better team, and there's no questioning that. But ECU definitely can pull off a victory. It's definitely within their realm of possibility, but I don't see it happening. I can't predict that to happen because they're just not as good a team.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with ECU. I'm just gonna go with it. Have it feeling in my stomach.
That's a good guess, because they're certainly able to.
Oh, actually,
They can win
they're
anyway.
at Boston College as well, which I didn't see.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Interesting.
Saluna did say in his recent AMA that home field advantage has a huge impact. So.
It does.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, good thing I'm at neutral site against Alabama, damn it.
shit. Where did I play Oklahoma?
Okay, Rice versus Clemson, neutral site, I think.
Why is Rice versus Clemson at a neutral site?
Yeah, it just,
I don't know.
I think I also have a neutral site game with Rice, so I guess Rice is just raking in some cash, or they're paying people. I don't really know.
Clemson is a city in South Carolina where I don't even know where it is, and Rice is a grain, I believe. Why is that at a neutral site?
Okay.
Yeah, Rice is not very good. That's all I have to
Rice
say.
is just.
That's all Danger has to say on the topic. Rice aren't good.
Rice
They tried
has
shooting 20 players.
Did
That's
they-
not
did he
actually
fix
allowed. I think he had to.
But did he?
yeah, he tried. And they were all like,
He had like 8 guys right.
He had 21. I counted it out. He had like 21, I believe.
I'm going to go with Clemson.
Yeah, I'm
I
picking
got 21 red shirts if they allowed us to, but
I mean,
I will say I do think Clemson is overrated a bit. but-
CJ Logan is Spartacus, so Clemson.
they just, yeah, I mean, Clemson,
They can beat Rice.
Rice does not have a good defensive line, and Clemson has quite a good front seven, so I think there's going to be some bullying going on at the line of scrimmage.
oh yeah. No, there's no part about Rice that is better than Clemson.
Maybe the
It's just-
academics are better.
Okay, the academics are better,
Yeah, all right.
but
So
that's not
next
gonna.
game, I don't know who we have. So someone.
Why
tell me,
did
yeah.
you start the sentence
Okay.
then?
So
The next
Clemson will win
game-
the game, but Rice will win
Maryland
it life.
at NC State.
Oh,
That's
this
an
one's interesting because I
Let
think
me
it's
just.
takes this one. I'm pretty sure they have an active head coach in Giorgio.
Is he still around?
He's still around, I'm pretty sure. So
Are you
I'll pick them.
I don't-
I think they've been
Kansas
some.
State- He's one of those guys who doesn't say anything, does game plan.
No.
Yes, analyst.
That was amazing.
What?
You went into a robot voice for a second, but it was just really funny. NC State don't have a depth chart,
Oh, they don't.
Oh yeah.
so I'm just gonna take Maryland.
Maryland all the way. Maryland, my humble.
What's your opinion, T? I
I
mean,
think
Danger.
the Maryland coach has been fairly active since he joined.
But that doesn't mean he knows how to game plan.
That's
No,
also.
but he's got a decent team though. It isn't as bad as I thought it was.
Does anybody really know how to game plan?
Yes.
Ka.
Oh, and the Maryland head coach is on right now. I'm pretty sure that's the Auburn coach. I'm pretty sure I get him backwards.
Yeah, I think I've seen him in the shout box a few times.
Maybe he's watching us right now.
Maybe if you're watching,
You stay active,
PH.
Maryland coach.
yeah, stay active. Just
Oh.
persevere through the. Oh no, actually no. Maryland aren't in Midwest either for recruiting, so it's okay. It's fine.
No, I think they're in.
We're in Atlantic, I think. East Atlantic or something like that.
they're whenever Penn State's in. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or our games up?
Where they are? Oh shit, they are.
Okay. So
They're not up. Games aren't up.
we're rolling with Maryland. Then. Maryland all the way.
Nope, they aren't up.
Okay, so Kansas at Duke.
Kansas at Duke.
Fucking
Duke
Wizard. That's
is
the nation.
in a very interesting situation. They have a 4 or 4.5 pocket quarterback, but their best wide receiver is 1.5 of 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you do if you're Duke?
I wasn't going to say what we're talking about. Right
Duke.
now.
Talking about Duke.
Oh, Duke in Kansas?
We know about Kansas.
Yep,
Paul Gibbs.
Other brother bowl.
The
Yeah, I mean that is bad.
What?
That's
Don't
that receiving core is
what?
Jesus Christ.
that receiving core is really terrible. So, and it's Kansas as well, so it's
I think
Storm
Kansas
and
will
he's got a
win,
good
but-
team.
What do
I
you
do
think?
want to see how Duke passes the ball because they got a pass that they have a 4.0, but they really need to get some wide receivers this year.
They really need to get somebody at another position other than
yeah,
quarterback.
basically.
It's just they only have a quarterback really, and they have a coach.
But I mean,
For
they
now.
could basically recruit 3.0s and be better.
No,
If I was Duke, I'd have strongly considered putting Charles Wiley, the 2.5 tight end, as his top receiver.
yeah, I would too.
They
So-
Is that their best?
recruit.
Alright, so-
I mean,
so
he's,
wrong.
he's more of a wide receiver than a tight end anyway at 6'1", 229.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you could just be a big wide receiver instead of a tight end, really, to be honest.
yeah, I agree with that. So I think we're all taking Kansas here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll get
The wide receiver, tight end is not a bad move. Back between those two positions.
Kansas victory.
Let's hope that my Paul Gibbs Heisman prediction or in the running wasn't too far off.
I think your lack of Jerry Rambo is pretty.
Yeah, I will admit in hindsight I was kind of stupid. I wasn't even thinking about like how good your O line was, but
Yeah.
still, I didn't want to seem biased. I was
He's
biased.
going to be Emmitt Smith, who runs for a shit ton of yards behind a great O-line, but was never that great himself.
Okay, so
The Chris from back of all time. No, I'm just kidding.
Penn State at Army. Penn State.
I wonder who I should pick in this one. This is a tough one.
You're gonna.
Now we're talking.
You guys are
state,
picking against the Savior.
All right, so on one hand, we have Penn State, who's like the top 10 team. And on the other hand, you have Army,
Who's
like
in the
bottom
military.
10. Bottom 10 team.
They're markedly less shitty this year, but still.
Army all the way, baby. Support the troops.
I don't have to be a patriot 'cause I'm not from America, so I'm just gonna say
National Guard. Is that even a
they
thing?
are just gonna demolish them.
I think the British.
Does England have a military? No, I'm just
I
kidding.
think the British Air Force might be able to beat Army. So I'm gonna go with Penn State. Ooh,
Jesus Christ,
I-
can't yawn.
I'm not bad.
Oh fuck! This is boring. Why are we doing this?
No, the Penn State wins in the landslide. They run through Army. Army doesn't.
talking. And he just goes.
What?
I still love
No, but
talking. Oh,
our Penn State's probably not going to throw very much because Army still does have Laurent Christensen, who's not playing wide receiver this week, and I think they're going to be.
that was great.
But he's still a lockdown corner when he's at his right position, so I think he's going to shut down whoever Penn State's number one wide receiver is.
Whoever that guy.
That one guy is going to shut him down. But it's just the rest of their offense that Army isn't going to be able to do anything about.
Oh yeah, he got touched.
Is there any point in even doing the next game?
Who?
Auburn at West Virginia.
That?
Auburn.
No.
No,
We're
Auburn has a coach. Auburn without a coach.
The third best team in the sim, apparently, tied with Georgia.
Yeah.
West Virginia.
Auburn.
They don't have a. Do they have a
I have a
coach?
coach and we don't have a depth chart. We don't have anything.
The thing about Auburn is without a coach,
They've
they're
got
shit.
God on their side.
But with one, they're one of the best teams in the nation. West Virginia is, without a coach, actually pretty solid, but not great. No matter if they have a coach or not.
Have you seen oh sorry, Cole. Danger.
We're not.
What?
Just don't go on. Shut up.
No, but yeah, West Virginia's gonna win there. Honestly. Oh, no, I mean Auburn's gonna win.
I was about to say, what the hell? Have you seen Auburn's second string wide receiver, Patrick Burke? He's 6'4", 165 pounds. So he must be like a beanpole. I mean, he must be really skinny.
Selena, please. He's on the fucking afternoon games. Hasn't posted the morning ones. Sorry.
Okay, so South Carolina at Rutgers.
Rutgers. Because Rutgers redshirted half their team for this year, and if they don't win this year, it's going to be very
God, the Big Ten is just so jacked up. Like, it's ridiculous.
I didn't mean to start a Big Ten circle jerk, but whatever.
You know it's true, Danger.
Calm down, Jamel Beckham. Calm down.
I mean, no, but for real, the Big Ten's just out of its mind.
Yeah. There are pretty
I'm
good
gonna
conference.
Rutgers as well. Don't know who they're playing. I missed that part of the.
South Carolina.
Oh, South
South
Carolina, yeah. An SEC game. And that's the last morning game.
Is Beer still around?
And South Carolina don't have a depth chart.
I think Danger hung out with Beer the other night.
I'm definitely sure Salona hung out with the South Carolina coach last night.
No.
Or at least one of his friends.
I've
No,
watched.
the drugs are good. I'm pretty sure.
There
He was hanging out with the South Carolina head coach's friend.
I know that he wasn't on before the round 4 of recruiting last year because I watched every single day to see if he got on because I was trying to steal a 1 of 5 fullback from him. Then I realized the fullback weighs 174 pounds, but still, I managed to get him, and because he never came on, I visited him. But even so, Rutgers still wins.
Yeah, I think Rutgers has the upper hand here.
Rutgers, if they didn't redshirt everyone, was a top 10 team last year. I believe that. And I don't know if they'll be a top 10 team this year, but they definitely could be.
Okay.
All right. Is that the final?
Yep.
Morning game?
That's the end of the morning games.
I think I missed some morning games. Because,
You were out there discussing with the mother.
okay.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
First afternoon game. Florida at New Mexico.
Oh! It's going to be painful.
I don't know if it's possible for 140 points to be scored in the sim, but if it is, it will happen.
Yep.
Because, holy shit.
When-
Florida has one of the best offenses in the nation, and New Mexico is New Mexico.
How did New Mexico even become a team?
Because hey, let's make New Mexico a team. And they were like, okay. And I was like, hey, can I have Toledo? And they're like, no, get out of here. You can't just
No,
go to because you lost to Michigan. And I was like, okay, that's fair. And they want to
New
go to
Mexico
Toledo.
is a team because we needed an 84th team for the this year.
Yeah, if I actually would have went to Toledo, that would have really messed up the Midwest even more because then we'd have another team.
No, but we wanted to put another team in the desert.
Yeah, I know, because that
And
makes sense.
it turned out being a bad idea because the desert has like 3 recruits. Each team in the desert gets 1 player. That's it.
Yeah, I think there's like a 1 out of 5 quarterback or something, so that'd probably be
There's
easy
a
to win. Doesn't need a quarterback.
A 1 of 4.5 quarterback and a 1 of 5 fullback. But regardless, the desert's pretty barren this year. All right. After that, we have Virginia at Washington State.
Oh, yeah, both. Oh, Washington State is a coach now.
Oh, yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Wait, what the? Wait, how,
Actually,
Washington State, how did you miss Danger? You just missed games.
Games are up.
No,
No.
you said
skipped
Virginia.
it.
You
I
skipped like
skipped-
1,000 games.
I went to evening. Georgia State at UCLA.
Oh,
Give
here
me
we
Georgia
go.
State.
Aaron T. Dobson, I trust.
Give me Georgia State.
Yeah,
You
You know what? UCLA does not have a coach anymore.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
rolling with Aaron. I'm rolling with Aaron.
last night on the CFBHC subreddit.
let's not bring
he's-
that up.
He's busy. Anyways, Georgia State, I like their chances. They're a better team this year. Bill Garcia is not the quarterback.
Yeah, but they're still awful. UCLA
Yeah,
will win.
they still are very,
don't-
very
not even do that.
awful. But I will say they have a chance of pulling a TCU.
Yeah, bring out this school. Maybe they can win.
We're gonna be
Otherwise-
upset.
What if Georgia State is this year's TCU? That'd be fun to watch. I'm game. Let's do it right now. Go. Put it on the board. Let's watch this happen. I'm ready. I got the popcorn. No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Get your popcorn ready. Georgia State.
I'm just talking a lot.
That's
Yeah.
The next game, though. UCF versus Stanford in Oakland.
I
Swear to God, some of these neutral site games. Stanford.
I think it's a bad idea for Stanford players to be entering Oakland because Stanford players seem like they'd be rich white people, and the city of Oakland is not that.
I need to look at UCF's depth chart for a sec, and then I'm going to tell you if they're going to win or not.
I'm afraid there's going to be
Just
a
gonna
drive-by
run it.
shooting before the game.
No, stop it. Anyways, they're gonna run it, and they're gonna run it, and Stanford's gonna be like, "We have defense. We can handle this. We're Stanford."
Do
They're like,
UCF
"No, we're
have
Stanford."
depth chart?
Yes, UCF is going to win because They are starting Buzz Echeverry, 4.5 of 5 power running back
Oh.
in the name. That's their starting running back in the name of Trace Buchanan. They will run and they will win. Because he's going to run every play. I can guarantee you that.
But UCF no
I'm
longer
still,
has
I'm
that
still
head
going,
coach.
I'm still going with I'm still going with Stanford.
No, wait, no, they got a coach, didn't they? Hold on.
Yeah, I spent that bread.
Oh,
Stanford
Their
still has
offense is
some.
their offense is solid. They have a 2.5, a 3.5 scrambling quarterback, a 4.5, a 5 power running back, a 4 target wide receiver, and a 3.5 tight end. Their offense
However,
is what?
AWL9 is probably one of the better coaches on.
Oh, I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, I definitely agree with
But
that.
Stanford is not a very good team.
Stanford is a pretty good
They
team.
beat Notre
it's not a
Dame.
bad
They
team.
can beat
Look
UCF.
at
Yeah, I'll pick Stanford here.
Give me UCF. Sorry, ALWL.
I think if AWL defends against the run, then I think he'll win.
I mean, it's UCF. I assume you kind of have to defend against the run.
Yeah, they could be starting a one-of-one fullback at running back, and they would run every play.
Yeah,
That's UCF, no matter who the coach is.
that's the motto.
I mean, Stanford have some decent run blocking linebackers and stuff, so I'm gonna go with Stanford.
You know what's ridiculous about UCF this year, though? Travis Diana was a Heisman finalist. Right now. Yeah, Travis Diana was a Heisman finalist.
This is
On
bad.
their depth chart right now, he is fourth string. A Heisman finalist fell to fourth string.
It's because he shouldn't have been a Heisman finalist.
Just
Do you know who really shouldn't have been a Heisman finalist? Aaron Kotar.
I wouldn't even have given it to Kotar. I probably would have given it to Marcus Berry.
Should have gone to Dougie Chadwick.
Best yards per carry for a running back with like a lot of carries. So
LDO question: are you still going to just? Is it going to be like Chadwick all the time? Or are you going to throw some Tennessee players in there? In the mix?
Can
Oh,
you
see,
name any Tennessee players?
I'll always be a. No, I can't. I'm not gonna lie.
you can't name one Tennessee player.
You're not.
what's that?
Oh,
I imagine LDO
no.
as like a reverse Ted Lasso coming into the Tennessee Lions.
Yeah, but Dougie Chadwick, Dougie Chadwick's my guy.
Come on, what are you doing? Go grab the ball with your hands. Kick the ball. What? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Washington at Georgia Tech.
depends. Does Georgia Tech play the run? Because, you know, Trey's going to be running fucking option.
Apparently, week one
Okay,
Saturday.
hold on. So wait, it's
Wait.
Washington, Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
So we have
Week
two
one,
teams
Saturday morning games are up. Saturday morning games are up.
we've ever seen on here.
Saturday
Okay.
morning games are up.
Games are up.
Oh, well.
Oh, we just stop the discussion.
That's what always
No,
happens.
we'll look at them. I was right. I was definitely right.
Dangerous a cocky
Ooh.
son of a bitch.
Yep.
Rope called that one.
Oh,
God damn it, ECU, you let me down.
we have Boston College.
DJ Logan.
Okay, the Kansas game was a lot closer than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, Kansas Duke.
Oh,
It does-
wow.
I don't know if it makes me.
Paul Gibbs let me down big time. That's a horrible performance.
Yeah, but judging by his Twitter, I don't think Paul Gibbs probably knew what he was doing.
I don't know if that makes me hopeful.
Well,
I don't know if that makes me hopeful I can beat Kansas, or actually more scared of Duke.
oh, wow.
Did Duke have a coach? Yeah, they do, okay. Yeah, okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
I was thinking Storm almost lost to a coachless, depthless.
Holy shit.
chartless Duke.
Lionel Dickinson for Auburn. 16 carries, 204, and 2 touchdowns.
What type of a fucking name is Kados?
It's a great name. That's what it is.
Kados Lewis.
So basically, what happened with Duke was they have a good quarterback, but he was throwing the ball and they just like dropped every pass. That's what I'm assuming happened.
Yeah, because no one had more than three for 35 and a touchdown. Like 0 yards after catch. If they have any wide receivers, I actually think Duke wins this.
So Kansas's offense was just absolutely horrible for the most part.
Kansas,
Maybe that's a case of like Duke just game planning really well.
Kansas only won because of a 104-yard kickoff return for touchdown.
There's like Darvin like
Oh,
Storm's game plan. Be like, okay, blah blah boop boop. Let's just
Jeffrey Goss with a 104-yard kickoff return.
Duke probably should have won this game, but can't give Kansas the credit. DeAndre Jackson scored a touchdown, and did it. But damn,
Without that third quarter, Kansas is fucked.
yeah.
Shaky
Yeah, look,
start for start.
and the thing is though is you see Duke had a 32-yard field goal. That means they were on like the fucking 15-yard line. I assume there was a drop pass in the end zone, like 3 straight of those.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So I'd like to point out how ridiculous Clemson's like stat line was because first of all, C.J. Logan had an amazing game, and then you had like their defense. They had a guy with 2 interceptions, and one of them was
That's
Then you
ridiculous.
one guy with 3 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And his last name is McQuarters.
Oh my god, yeah, three interceptions, 3 sacks. That's holy shit.
From fucking McQuarters.
And they had a guy who had 12 catches, 174 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
It's like McDonald's with change. It's fucking McQuarters. That's not what.
I'm a little disappointed in Sean Pennington for Vanderbilt that we didn't see him on the stat line.
I hope no one was there to. I hope no Rice fans were there to watch that game. It's just. That's just
Like,
ugly.
doesn't have fans.
They have students.
And they do have an oscillating fan, probably.
Oh.
No, the only Rice fans who go to games are there to see the marching band.
That's probably accurate.
Because the
In
mom,
fact, Rice.
Rice
Did you
has
ever see the video on CFB of the international football clinic that Rice has?
Also get
this
some
season?
confused Asian people.
No, don't do that. What are you doing? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Clemson has
Do that.
this
This is a
fucking
family
great
show.
game.
Okay, so I mean, were there any surprises? There weren't any surprises in the morning game.
No, I think,
I think the biggest surprise was Duke actually playing a close game.
and that's really bad.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Man, I hope that means
Clemson
I can beat
stats and
both
Duke.
Kansas. Yeah. Alright, what were we on?
all the good games played in the night.
We're on
Washington
Washington,
at
Georgia Tech. Yeah.
Honestly, how would you game plan? What would you expect out of Georgia Tech? Because that's what.
I think Trey is just trying to make us think he's going to run the option, and he's not going to do it. Because you have to be so stupid to do that.
It'd be
Because
really
you
dumb.
have the best wide receivers in the nation.
And then you run a triple option. He's not going to do that. He's just trying to pretend like he's going to do that, and he's going to do something else.
Because, I mean, it'd be like, if he does that, it'd be like we just let Forrest Gump coach a football team just to see what happens.
Yeah. Like, he could try something like that. I don't see it.
If he actually does that, I think he might be a closeted Georgia fan or something.
Okay, it'd be like if you had a choice of any girl in the world, and then you chose Rebel Wilson. That's what it would be like.
Yep.
Triple option offense.
Those 5-of-5 wide receivers, though, 2 of them.
Like, you got Kate Upton in there. You got Alson Bree. There's so many good options. And then you're like, I'm feeling Betty White.
Yeah.
Do you think
just
that? Do you think that Jamie Avery could let his team down though? Maybe. He's a 3 out of 3.5. Do you reckon he could make bad throws?
The quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he's
As
good.
long as
When
you
you
have
that
like,
kind of weapons, it doesn't matter.
I mean,
as long as you have like a 3.0 or so, you can let your wide receivers take over.
yeah.
I'm trying to do that with a 2.0, and it's not going to be good.
It's not going to be good at all. It's going to be horrible. I'd be surprised if Jamil gets 5 touchdowns on the season.
Oh no, he will.
He's gonna get 5 in. He's gonna get 5 in a Tennessee game. Haven't you heard?
Yeah, and then
He's going to get
Tony
4
Mark.
touchdowns, then get a career-ending injury.
We'll get to those games later. That's just in a few from now. Kentucky at Iowa.
Whoa.
Iowa.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Iowa is what Kentucky was last year. They are going to throw for 400 yards in this game.
But Iowa is a monster of a team. They're very, very, very good. I wouldn't compare them to Kentucky. They're better than Kentucky.
No, they are, and James Jacobs is going to do his thing, and they are going to demolish them. I think Kentucky might be able to score a few times, but not nearly as much as Iowa. I think Iowa wins by 3 touchdowns.
Jerry Jones gives me nightmares.
This
This is probably going to be a closer game than I'm going to expect it to be, but I do think Iowa's going to win.
I'm expecting like 42 to 14.
I think that's
42 to 21. Where have we heard that score before?
Kentucky lost like all their best players.
Yeah, but they still Alex Rodgers is a pretty good quarterback. And they do have guys.
Yeah, I'll give it. Okay, you know what? I'll keep it. I'll say it.
Why has one sec? Why has what's Kentucky's coach's name? Steve McGill. Why has he put his best cornerback third on the depth chart?
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, actually, no. Depending on how you want it, because he's put a 3 out of 5 as his first cornerback, and then he's put a 3.5 out of 3.5 as his second, and then a 4 out of 4 as his third.
Wait, a 4 to 5 as third?
Did he transfer?
No.
Just look at Steve McGill's depth chart, and you'll see what I mean at the cornerbacks.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
I'll tell you in a second what he did.
He put basically.
Wait, what?
I don't know why he's put Donnie.
4 out of 4.
Because it's man corners.
Zone. It's a zone. Yeah, Teddy Walker's 3 of 5 is his best corner, easily. Then he put the 3.5 of 3.5. He wanted to run man,
Yeah.
so he put the 4 of 4 third.
Oh, okay.
His zone guy.
Ooh, he's very weak at strong safety.
I mean, it's not.
A true freshman, Antonio Little.
I'm about to put Frank
Very
Paulson
good.
on there.
But yeah, Jerry.
Yeah, I definitely played Frank Paulson there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you have to play to like potential, but
No, but it's a half a point step in potential for
Yeah,
a
exactly,
point and a half in
exactly.
skill.
yeah, exactly. That's a bit that could come back to bite you.
Yeah. It's not a huge difference, but the other guy is better, in my opinion.
I'm going
And they're
with
both
Iowa
the same.
because that offense is just good.
All right. Ooh, Arkansas and Nebraska.
Arkansas doesn't have a coach.
Yeah.
Nebraska has Rabid. I'm gonna go with
Rabbit.
Yeah, Rabbit.
Rabid. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think that's really in doubt.
Texas Tech at Northwestern.
We're not going to talk about it at all because
Sorry,
we just blew over that game. So, yeah.
Arkansas started last year really strong, and then once Ardinger left, it
Yeah,
just
they
went
lost Artinger.
very fast.
I still don't know why.
They have a few pieces, but it's not enough to beat Nebraska, who...
Yeah, and the pieces won't probably get utilized as well as they could be if they had their
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah, so I mean it's rapid, but it's you know.
Yeah, and Nebraska is going to be good as always. They playing.
Well,
They won't be as good as
they
they
don't
were.
have a
Nebraska's
quarterback.
Nebraska's
They
really
don't have a
high
quarterback, but they're playing.
The old new battles approach that Rabbit is so familiar with.
Like, I don't get why everyone thinks New Battles wasn't good in college because he won like 11 games, 10 games in
That's-
college, and he played for Arizona State. He
They
was
did
3.5
not
to 3.5.
win at all. They
He
did not
wasn't.
win a lot of games.
He won a lot of games in college.
Not a lot of games.
He maybe was 500.
Really, I thought Arizona State was better than that.
No, I don't think so.
They beat Colorado to gain below to go the last week of the season, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. They
I'm
weren't.
feeling maybe that Rabbit
But
might be
regardless, Nebraska's quarterback situation is definitely not going to be the center of this team. They have a solid. I think he's a fullback playing running back in Donnie Hubert, who is like better than Alex Ingram, or I don't know yet, but he's 4.5 of 5 or 5 of 5, which is scary because he'll just run straight up the middle for 6 yards of carry. Or at least that's what Rabbit's expecting.
Well, he's got a power fullback as well, and his fullback's decent as well. So, and he's still got decent receivers and a good tight end. So, well, he's got a really good tight end. He's got a 5 out of 5 tight end, Anthony Fasani, 6'6", 222. So maybe throwing quite a lot of short routes.
Yeah, I think
letting receivers do the thing.
Okay, so Arizona State won 7 games with New Battles. They were 6-0 with Azul as head coach, though. So
yeah,
should have hired Azul.
Shout out to Inspiral for putting all the season stats on Wiki. Good job.
all those wide receivers with 19 catches on the year. Okay,
Put our cameras on so you can see us eating pizza.
Wait, what?
Cool.
all right. Next,
Hello.
Texas Tech at Northwestern. And as much as I want to pick Northwestern to win this because I hate Texas Tech, I'm going with the Raiders, Red Raiders.
The Northwestern have a coach.
Northwestern has a coach.
Yeah.
You went through
Fun
this
tub.
every week last year on Gameday, I swear to God.
We do it y'all do it every time. Northwestern has a coach.
Who was it?
Fun Tubs.
Fun Tubbs. He's an Ohio State fan, I should know.
You say that every time.
No, but
No, it's not.
for Northwestern to win, they're going to have to throw the ball. They're not going to be able to run at all. Texas Tech has 2 5-of-5 defensive tackles, which is insane, and they're going to clog up that line and make it tough for Northwestern to do much of anything. And I think that's going to be enough for them to win this game on the defensive side of the ball. Then offensively, I think they're going to have enough to get it done.
I think that Northwestern could win if they run the ball.
I think Northwestern could win. They're a good team. I just think Tech. I hate to say it so much, but I think Tech is going to.
Michael Shoemaker is a running back's name. People who don't watch Formula 1 won't get that. There's a racing driver called Michael Schumacher, which is basically,
Dean? Alright. Next game.
All right.
Well, TCU at Tennessee.
Where?
I've already said what I think about this game.
You have nothing to lose by saying you're gonna dominate me though, so it's not really
haven't
not
said
really an outlandish statement for you.
To be fair, I haven't said I'm going to dominate you. Jamel said that.
Jamel said.
Jamel said that. I think I have a chance,
I
I
think
think
I'm
James
not-
beating Texas was the worst thing that could have happened to Danger.
I think you have more of a chance, which is what's actually scaring me because I don't know. There's games every season which just go completely stupidly wrong.
We play next year too, but then it's not after that. But I am not completely confident.
We need to take into consideration here
Is
that
that
this is TCU Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
yeah?
LDO got his game plan in 1 minute before the deadline.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it wasn't a good game plan.
I've set game plans for starters on Expert 11. I set most of my tactics right before the game starts.
Honestly, to do my game plan, I did look at TC's depth chart and stuff like that. So there's some logic behind my game plan. It was just the fact that I had to do it in 5 minutes.
I kind of want to see what you did
I
because
bet you do.
well, it doesn't matter right now. I can't change it, but
No, but then people will know what I've done. So
oh yeah, oh yeah, we're broadcasting. Yeah. So LDO keys to the game. I'll do mine too.
keys to the game.
Napkins.
Yeah.
Just don't make mistakes, I guess. Because if I don't make mistakes, then I should win. I think.
Yeah.
Shut down Tony DeMarco and Jamal Beckham, I guess.
Yeah. That's boring. My keys to the game are to get the ball into my playmaker's hands and not into Michael Hicks's hands because he's a terrible quarterback. Get the ball to Beckham and DeMarco and maybe even Rice. On defense, I need to trust my corners to shut down your wide receivers because they're actually similar in skill, and then shut down the run.
Those transfers from Texas?
One of them was a transfer from Texas. One of them was just a good freshman I had. He's a sophomore now.
Oh.
Yeah, Vince Flowers from Texas.
Vince Flowers fucking had an interception against me. When he played for Texas, and that was in the same game Johnny Green went 3 for 23 for 16 yards.
Hey, Danger, what's your running back's name?
Roger Jones. Why?
No, the JUCO.
Oh, the JUCO Bradley Cooler or Bradley Cooley, but I think he's gonna be known as Bradley Cooper
Say
from
Bradley
now on.
Cooper, the shout box.
I do. He's gonna be Bradley Cooper from now on. So I'm not
Is it
starting him this year.
auto-correcting to Cooper, or are you just saying Cooper now?
No, his name is really Bradley Cooley, but it's about to become canon Bradley Cooper.
I
Okay.
will say that I am slightly regretting redshirting Larry Holliman now. But,
I was so happy when you did that.
yeah, but
Oh.
I'm only doing it on like I'm just hoping that he plays next season and he stays. But
He
that's
won't
the only
transfer.
reason I'm doing it.
He had 4 touchdowns against me last year.
Yeah, I mean, probably wasn't the best decision, but yeah, hoping that I get 2 full seasons out of him. That's the only reason I did it.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see.
You'll probably only go up to a 4.5.
Well, hopefully for you. If I complain. But since me and LDO aren't really going to make predictions on this game, Dean and Dream, you do it.
Okay, well, Dreams go on. So
Oh,
Tennessee
Dream.
wins, and it should be. I say by 10. Tennessee wins by 10.
Yeah, I might agree with that. But until I see the score, I think TCU's going to win. All right. That was the end of the
Selena
episode.
says, please say I love Beckham for some reason.
All right.
I love Jamal Beckham, man. He's got that swagger about him. That blind swagger that just he shouldn't have whatsoever.
I love that Twitter account.
I hate that Twitter. Is it not you who's running that Twitter account?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay, I thought for a second someone else had just made a Jamal Beckham account and was just shit talking about it.
Man. All right. After that, we have the evening Pittsburgh at Utah. James Dale, the 5.5 of 5 quarterback. Yeah, they win. Pittsburgh wins.
Yep.
Who are they playing again?
Utah at Utah in Rice Eccles in an even game. Utah's probably having a blackout because fuck Utah. But sorry.
Don't have a depth chart, so makes it even worse. Pet all the way.
Yeah.
I should really turn my camera off while I eat.
Is that sadness pizza, Dean?
What?
Is that sadness pizza?
Not yet.
All right. So does anyone see any other result than Pitt throwing for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns and winning easily?
Pitt throwing for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Okay. Yeah, that's the other result. All right. After this, Virginia at Washington State. We talked about this earlier because my bad.
Virginia, Washington State. I'm gonna go with MP Clem and Virginia.
Yeah, I want to, but he was really down on himself in the season predictions, which makes me think Virginia's not going to be that great this year.
They don't have.
They're gonna be better than Washington State, though, surely. Or maybe not. I don't. Oh, Washington State have a coach. Okay.
No, still though. Even with Josh Glick, they were bad last year.
Let me have a look at.
Washington State was just shitty.
If you look at their offense, though, they've got kind of similarly ranked offenses. Virginia's is slightly better, but Washington State has better receivers.
I think Washington State loses.
I'm just gonna put it down. I'm gonna put it down to defense. In which case, I'm gonna go with Virginia. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go with Washington State.
Nice, good bold prediction. Give me Virginia.
Honestly, if you look at the teams, they're pretty similarly ranked teams.
Yeah, but
Pickman has more coaching experience, I guess. So
yeah, but
maybe.
you also look. Washington State was solidly ranked by team rating. They were pretty good last year, but they just could never perform. Like the team never played to what it could, with
Probably
or
running
without a
around.
coach.
Or something.
Maybe with a new coach, with some discipline and got shit together. I'm gonna go with Washington State. I'm gonna do it. Gonna throw it out there.
That's what I'm going to go with well.
And I think it'll be quite a close game because the teams are kind of similarly ranked, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go Washington State. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit out this one because I missed who we talked about.
Washington State and that other
Yeah.
team, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. I'm going to go with Virginia.
Yep.
It's based off of nothing. That I'm gonna go with Virginia.
The Cavaliers as well.
No, I have faith in NP Club. You're GM.
Yeah,
The Browns.
Ooh.
it was a good GM.
Illinois versus Missouri, neutral site.
Mizzou runs all over Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois.
Hasn't set a depth chart, hasn't done any of that. Mizzou is still the better team, and they run through Illinois.
Yeah, you have to agree with that.
Yeah, I'll roll with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about Illinois, so I can't talk much. Sorry, smoking
They were
crickets.
horrible. They hired
They have a pretty rough offense, but their defense isn't as bad. And Mizzou is still a solid team, both offensively and defensively.
Mhm.
So
Good game next. Minnesota versus Arizona State.
Ooh, it's one of
Ooh.
the-
Neutral site as well in Colorado, so.
so many neutral site games.
I don't know.
It's many neutral site games.
I'm gonna bring up depth charts one sec.
I'm gonna. This is a gut, but I say Minnesota. And it's not a Big Ten circle jerk, but damn.
I mean, Minnesota is kind of in the bottom, or not the bottom tier, but like a lower tier than they were last year in the Big.
Yeah, Minnesota's on the decline, and Arizona State's kind of like on the upswing.
Mhm.
Yeah, Arizona State had a good recruiting class last year, but no one who's really going to impact immediately is not going to walk
Yeah.
on and start.
These again are pretty similarly ranked, rated teams. Looking at the depth charts, especially on offense.
Yeah,
Arizona State's slightly better.
they're going to be close, but I think ultimately it's Minnesota who's going to pull it out.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
But no team is going to run away with this game because
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Arizona State. Both coaches are very respectable coaches, and both have pretty solid teams. I just gut feeling Arizona State.
Yeah, I think I have a. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Arizona State as well.
all right.
Feeling.
Right back.
Actually, no, I'm not changing my mind. I'm going Minnesota.
the switch. All right, Texas A&M at Iowa State.
We're told by double that
Yeah.
we have to speak about this game for 10 minutes.
All right. So
Is Texas? That's the team with Matty Swift, right? Texas A&M.
yeah, Bash Swift is a backup on their team. He's
Wait.
not starting. They're starting a 3 of 4 quarterback.
What's
Which
Matty Swift like a 2.5 out of 5?
what?
What's Matty Swift?
Yeah, that's just a great quarterback name.
Yeah, I know.
But he is not starting for them. Some people anticipated seeing him start this year, but I don't know the name of their quarterback. But he's a 3 of 4 pocket guy. Matty Swift's
That's respectable.
yeah, Matty Swift's 2.5 of 5. But it looks like there is some quarterback controversy brewing in College Station.
Wait, Swift can win that job.
Swift can, but he didn't. And I think Double trusts the guy he has in there.
I mean, it's Horace Johnson's job to lose.
Yep. Matty Swift wasn't good enough to take it in camp, apparently. So we're going to see how this guy does. But if he struggles and it's like week 4 or 5 and he hasn't had a good game, we could see the redshirt freshman stepping up.
Iowa State have a nice name for their quarterback, Alfred Sprurel.
He's probably not good
Yeah.
at Iowa State. Is that correct?
He's not great. He's 3 out of 3, so he's middle of the line.
It's not terrible.
Yeah,
Iowa State's a pretty terrible team if I remember correctly.
Iowa State
has like the worst offense in
Iowa State is aggressively average. Like they've got a 3 at quarterback, a 4 at running back, a 3 fullback, and then we've got 2. Well, the receivers are all between 2.5 and 3. The team's just really sort of average, low average. I think.
Yeah, no, they're very, very, very average, and a few seasons from now, with their teams almost all like 3.0s or 3.5s, they could be actually a pretty solid team, just like the base average, but they're
not very good.
Yeah, not there yet.
Texas A&M should be able to win this game easily.
Yeah,
A little skeptical on doubles.
their offense was so bad last year. It's hard to see them improving enough to beat Texas A&M.
They've got they haven't got a terrible defense. Looking at the defense,
No, they didn't last year, but their offense was putting up like.
and I think they got Adam Newman, who I feel is a JUCO junior strong safety.
Where's he from?
Plainview, New.
Texas.
No, what state is any?
That's Nebraska.
Oh, Nebraska.
Yeah. I don't know if it doesn't say like community college or Glenn College, whatever. It might
Yeah,
not be
maybe he's not a JUCO, but 5 out of 5
Well,
strong safety.
5 of 5.
Yeah.
He might have been JUCO because I don't see Iowa State being generated with a 5 or
Yeah. No.
a 5
Yeah,
on
exactly.
the strong safety. Regardless, he looks like a very. He can shut down that secondary, but I think Texas A&M might try and keep it on the ground a bit against him. Then
Yeah. Some teams could maybe thought they would trap against Iowa State this season, actually, if they throw like streak posts
yeah,
towards
they
those safeties.
Yep, but I see Texas A&M kind of running away with this one. Just their team is better. that's all I
Yeah.
can say is they're a better squad, and
Yeah.
even if Iowa State put together a perfect game plan, as long as Double can put together an average one.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, next is a very interesting game in my opinion. Baylor at Arizona.
Oh yeah. I have no idea how Baylor's going to run their offense.
I don't know how good either of these teams are going to be. I think
Yeah.
Baylor's going to drop off from last year, but they're not nearly as predictable, at least game one. Because last year, you knew what they were going to do. Joshua Andrews was slinging it all over the field. This year, they might try and air it out. They might try and... I don't know.
I think they've got to air it out. I mean, I know they've got a 4 out of 4 running back, but they've got a 5 receiver, 4.5 receiver.
Yeah, their receivers are insane, and they have a good running back. But their quarterback situation...
Scrambling quarterback, yeah. Didn't see that. We're all scrambling quarterbacks.
I think I like Arizona.
I think... Well, yeah.
I'm picking zone as well because they have what, a 4 out of 5 quarterback.
Yeah, Taylor.
4 or 5. Yeah. Yeah, I think Taylor Rodriguez, I think is his name. I
Yeah.
think Arizona's going to win, in my opinion. I think they're a better team. But Tabor is such a wild card, especially the first week of the season. Like, you have no idea what he's going to run.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's where,
Neo could be playing the pass, and then Tabor goes all run. You have no
Right.
and that's
clue
why
what-
this game is so it's gonna be so interesting because
It's going to be so interesting.
I mean, it could be an absolute rout in Arizona's favor if Tabor does
Or
something.
It could be an absolute rout in Baylor's favor.
I don't.
yeah. Well, yeah, it could be.
I
It really
guess so.
could be.
I feel like taking Baylor in this game.
I'm gonna go Arizona, but it's gonna be very interesting to watch.
I think Arizona has a ceiling of being maybe like a top 20, top 15 team this year, while Baylor's kind of going to be in the 20 to 30 range throughout most of the year.
I don't know if Baylor's even gonna be that high.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think that's
I think that's Baylor's ceiling, probably, I guess. But yeah. So I'll pick Zona here for sure.
I'm going to very reluctantly pick Baylor.
I mean, Arizona's the
Yeah.
I really actually don't know, so...
Alright, what's next?
Yeah, that's right. But
It's Navy at BYU. Marvin Jesus.
Yeah, I think you have to go with Mormon Jesus. Maybe Raph. I don't know if Navy has enough to get it done, but I don't know if BYU has enough to put a statement here. Like, I don't know what to think about this game. I think BYU is obviously the better team, but
Yeah.
I don't know if they're enough better just to run through it.
No, I will say this: BRAF did win one game as the Navy head coach, which was very impressive considering the past streak of Navy games.
Is it BB Raff or B Braff?
BB Brown.
CMC Gill.
Hey,
I don't
BRAF.
know.
Oh yeah, BB Brown.
B-Ref.
This is
Anyway, I think
I feel
Navy manages surprisingly to keep it respectable. but it's a win for BYU.
Yeah, I'm going BYU.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, what a score on all.
Oh. Okay, so anyways, I'll say something, I guess. I like BYU as a team. I think they might have a shot at somehow getting to the playoffs this year, just because if they finish 9-3 and above Notre Dame in the rankings, they get in. So I think BYU's got a shot at being able to do that, and I think it starts with this week right here in a victory.
If BYU gets to the playoffs, it's only because of Notre Dame's ridiculously tough schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
But fucking Emperor Orange just noticed his game. But
Still celebrating.
it could go either way. But just talking between those two teams, if Notre Dame doesn't get it done against their schedule, but I think it would be a travesty to see this BYU team in the playoffs because I don't think they're good enough. But I think there's going to be some team in the playoffs that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, I can see that happening. So here's what I'm gonna say. Welcome over to my favorite musical, so go with BYU.
Oh, that was your reasoning. I'm glad we waited for that. What's the next game on the slate?
Mississippi State at Cal. And I know very little about these two teams.
They don't have coaches.
I thought Mississippi State got one. Regardless,
I think their last coach was Drew Brees, and he's gone.
Yeah, you have Justin Hunter on one side, Todd Lester on the other, and those are the only two players I can name from this game.
Yeah, Todd Lester's the better quarterback for sure, but I thought he had not so great numbers last year, but I'm not entirely certain.
He had some very, very good games and some very bad ones. Not very bad ones, but some games where he didn't show up. Justin Hunter had one game where he played great, out of his mind, insane.
I'll pick Cal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cal, just because I don't want to pick the team from the SEC.
Yeah, I'm going with Cal, Paxton.
I like Cal. If I had to go to the Pac-12, I'd probably pick Cal.
All right.
Or UCLA.
And this takes us to the night games.
No, stop right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Let's say if I left to go to UCLA, we could have a rivalry, but I'm not actually.
Oh, no, don't do that. This takes us to the night games. First one, North Carolina at Texas.
This one's interesting to me. I don't know what to expect. I expect both Sterling Brown and A.J. Jefferson to have amazing nights. It's just who's going to be more amazing.
Brown.
It's kind of weird because you have on one end a very high-powered offense that puts up a lot of points, and on the other end a kind of mad-looking offense on the stat sheets because they do it through the ground. They don't put up a lot of points. They're not like a huge moving offense. They're just kind of,
I don't know. Sterling Brown can put up a lot of points. He showed that his sophomore year. He just hasn't.
Oh shit! Saloon is on the last afternoon
No,
game.
I saw that. Oh.
So I'm gonna pick.
Oh shit!
University.
If I lose this game, I'm gonna be so sad.
I'm taking my headphones out so I can't hear your reaction.
North Carolina. Picking UNC.
I think North Carolina has a better offense, and I love their wide receivers because that's the center of that team.
Yeah.
Is the incredible wide receivers, but Texas's cornerbacks are good enough to keep them in check. Texas has the best corners in the nation.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm still gonna pick UNC though.
I'm going to go with Texas because I think Sterling Brown's a little more reliable than A.J. Jefferson is. I know it's a new year and A.J. Jefferson's got better, but still.
I will say A.J. Jefferson did consistently throw for around 300 yards and at least 2 touchdowns a game, and I think that's more than you see out Sterling Brown. So I'm going to give UNC the advantage.
Yeah, but Texas has good cornerbacks, and A.J. Jefferson also has a nickname that's INT Jesus for a reason.
I think INT Jesus ends this year.
I do.
Maybe not. Maybe after this game, but because this game is really difficult for him.
He's a 4.5 out of 5 this year, so I think he's going to do a lot better.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
LDO.
But I mean, this is a tough test for UNC, and UNC's terrible at tests. I mean,
Yeah.
Even I got that reference.
All right, so I say we move on to the next game.
I picked Texas. Who another one?
oh,
And this one is the Wisconsin at Virginia Tech, the return of the infamous high there. Now,
I think both of these teams are underrated currently, and I think a lot of people are sleeping on Wisconsin,
Yeah, I'm kind of sleeping on Wisconsin.
and they should.
Oh shit! I have to
Yeah.
play Wisconsin next week. God
Yeah,
damn it,
and
damn it, God.
Wisconsin's got a great quarterback in Eric Weaver, and I expect them
Oh my God.
to win this game this week.
That's my first 3 games.
I feel you, brother. Rice is just so.
You just said I feel your brother.
I think I'm going to go with
yeah,
I think I'm going to go with Virginia Tech. Because their offense is really good.
yeah, give me Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Virginia Tech is a very good team, but give me Wisconsin because they're better. I want to see that team chemistry at Virginia Tech with the new coach. I don't know if they're going to have it.
Yeah, it's true. I'm fucking terrified for these games.
I'm sorry, I'm refreshing it over and over again.
I'm just expecting you to shout, like, yes! And I'm just going to be sad.
I'm taking my headphones off so I can't hear your reaction.
I think Danger and Dean are getting told to do dishes.
Alright. Next one is Georgia at Michigan State. Cough the curse. Cough
Nah,
the
man,
curse.
we're just laying low right now.
Kafka curse. Yeah, it's true. Poor Franz. Can he beat the curse?
Can he? I think he does. I think he breaks the curse before he loses in week 2. He breaks the curse and beats Michigan State.
If he doesn't beat the curse this year, then we know for sure that the curse is real. Like, we know.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I think he would have beat the curse had he played BYU like he was supposed to before the schedule got completely jacked up. And then he was given Michigan State.
Instead, and it's a lot tougher to beat Michigan State.
The week 1 schedule is just ridiculous for games. It's gonna be a letdown after this. This is the peak of the season.
There's 6 games of the week, basically. Like,
It's gonna go downward after this.
What? One sec. What is?
but we can enjoy week 1 because it's a great kickoff week. There's so much excitement here in Sundance Square. Can't you hear the fans in the background cheering?
Woo! Penis side.
But for real, I think
Wait,
Georgia may be the best team.
it's Texas. YOLO.
We're in Dallas. I think Georgia may be the best team in the nation.
Why they're
Completely
Bama
serious.
fans and
Better than
USC fans
Bama,
and
better than
basketball fans.
USC.
It's their...
I think they could be the best team.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm not saying they are. I'm saying depending on what we see from them in these.
I mean,
I
yeah.
will say this: I think USC's offense lines up perfectly to beat Bama.
Oh, don't get my hopes
We're not
up.
on
No,
that
because
game
that needs to be
yet,
crushed.
dude. We're like 3 games away. We're talking about Georgia.
Oh, my bad. You said something, so I was just rolling
I
with
said
it.
I think Georgia could be the best team in the nation, depending on what we see from them. I'd almost have them number 1 if they run through Michigan State, but But right now, I think they're aptly ranked. I think Georgia wins this. I think they break the Kafka curse.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that too, but I also don't like to doubt Slinky.
Yeah, it's. If you doubted him his first year, he'd be
These are two
pretty.
of my closest allies. I don't like taking.
Are those really your closest allies?
Yeah, some of them. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just
Next
gonna stay
one.
silent.
Another great game.
I want to
Notre
say the
Dame at Michigan.
Notre Dame at Michigan.
God, it's so
Yeah.
That seems like this would have been a way better game last year.
Wow. It's still a very good game.
I mean, yeah, it still is, but I mean, with the slate of games that we have, it kind of seems overshadowed.
It is, but those are still.
I
some
mean,
of
yeah.
the-
Ah, man. For some reason, I'm thinking that Notre Dame had like 3 of its best players suspended in this game.
Oh, game's up.
Oh shit. Oh
Let's go.
shit.
Let's go.
Oh
shit.
fuck you, Deja.
All right.
Fuck, man.
Oh, thank God for that.
Morning to Saturday afternoon.
Thank God for that.
Holy shit.
All right, I'm gonna get PC first. Oh, this is not good for Danger. That was
Yeah.
just bad. I knew it.
Second, what the hell?
Oh my God, 3 interceptions.
Why did Don
Three
Anderson?
interceptions.
Oh, okay,
There it is. The hype is real. The hype is real. I think Danger's cried, maybe.
No, I'm fine.
No, you're not.
How about Jamel Beckham? 2 for 22.
His prediction didn't come true. That was
Oh,
pretty
let's
rough game for
Let's see
no.
what he has to say on Twitter.
Oh yeah. He's
Something about I'm a best, my quarterback's a piece of shit. I don't know, something like that.
no.
And guess what, guys? Trey passed the ball
Okay, how about the game?
47 times.
Oh,
Oh, he lost,
that
but
is not and he still lost.
He's
You
gonna
lost.
be upset about that.
Who lost?
whatever.
Ooh, Nebraska,
how did-
Nebraska, Arkansas, 10-7. That's real close.
The funny thing is, Dan
70.
Rice actually had
Florida just
more
wrecked.
touches than him.
Holy crap, Fred Tyndale. 17 for 305 yards. 5 touchdowns. Jesus Christ. 17 carries.
I was wrong. Buzz Etcheverry had 16 for 100 yards and only scored a touchdown. That kind of killed him. UCF. 70-7. What the
70,
fuck?
70 points, oh my god.
Apparently it's not possible to score 140.
17 carries for 305 yards. 5 touchdowns. Are you seeing that?
Georgia, never mind. I should not have picked Georgia State. I apologize. Ah,
I just want to let you know that Fred Tyndale ran for an average of 18 yards.
a carry.
Ran for 305 yards and scored 5 touchdowns.
How
It's
is
like-
Wait,
He was,
hold on.
He was playing against like Pee-wee players or something.
Yeah. That just hurt my brain. Doesn't seem possible. What? You did what now?
How is this no a team? What are they even doing?
I know it's New Mexico, but surely that's like player of the week anyway.
That's just
How many fucking...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I guess we'll have to see these.
Oh, man.
I called fucking most of these except for Donnie Hubert, 33 carries, 125 yards, touchdown. Not a great start, but fucking
How's Jamal Beckham doing? Danger, have you been in contact with him?
well, you'll see on Twitter today.
Well,
But-
Jamal's predictions were just all wrong, man.
Oh yeah, of course.
You even get 5 receptions.
Yeah, but see, this is not. I don't know how to game plan. I don't want him to get 11 yards per fucking catch. I want to get like 4 yards a catch, but 10 catches. But
Not on my watch. Not on my watch, son.
yeah,
What you do
Hearing a
is
British person go, "Not on my watch, son," is really weird.
Pipe still hasn't hit though.
like when a British person says the N word. No, you know what? No, I think we heard that. We heard that enough in the olden days. We don't need that anymore.
So why'd you even say that?
Well, I haven't heard it before. It seems interesting. Is we disconnect? It's just quiet.
Yeah, I'm contemplating this game, and I have Georgia next week. Oh my fucking god!
Okay, so Danger, let me tell you what you need to do. Get yourself one of those things called a quarterback.
You think I need one? I don't.
Yeah, you definitely need a quarterback.
Here's the tip: don't take any of the ones at Nebraska. If they transfer, it's just like, no, you're not good enough.
Even if it was an expected win, I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I'm pretty happy I confined you to a single field goal.
I think we overrate TCU sometimes because they beat Texas, so we just think any game's a possibility. But I kind of expect once Danger said he was going to just pass the ball a lot, yeah, it wasn't going to go well for them.
Anything is possible.
Well, it's not like running the ball would have been any better for me. Fucking 2.5 a 2.5 running back.
Your team sucks.
If you put Bradley Cooper out running.
If I would have. I considered it, and then I would have run the ball. If I had a quarterback, I would have done that. Because he's 3.5 and 4.5, he would have been a solid running back.
I mean, if you tried to run the ball, and my linebackers would have come.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't trying to run the ball, but I wanted to go deep because he safeties are great, but I wasn't going to do that with my target wide receiver and tight end. This is still close to a TCU record in passing yards.
Wait a second, who the hell got?
Fuck it.
Who the fuck is Reggie Griffin on my team?
That's huge.
I can't see him. Oh, he's my top. Okay, he's my cornerback, and then who's Fred? So my second cornerback, and then there's Darren. Okay, I got it. I got all my interceptions. At first, I thought like one of my linemen maybe intercepted the ball. Like, geez.
No, it'd be your corners because I didn't go deep.
Yeah.
Once I saw the first quarter, you had a pick and an interception return for a touchdown. I was like, fuck.
Anyway, let's get back to games.
Is there any way I can sign a quarterback in the middle of the season?
Wait, did you say sign a quarterback? We're talking about college football?
Yeah.
I think it was pretty sure it's a joke. It's just one of those things, you know.
Oh,
Right.
jokes. Oh.
Yeah.
Let's finish these games up. Let's finish these games up. Notre Dame at Michigan.
Tommy football. That's literally. I don't think I can name a Notre Dame player at this point.
Their quarterback's name is Harold Simmons, and he is a doozy of a football player.
That's such a white name.
And it really, I mean, they're Catholics.
Yeah.
Harold Simmons is a Catholic name.
Is it?
Well, it's definitely white.
Like O'Donohue.
I've never seen it. Has there been a Notre Dame player named O'Donohue?
Doubt it.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna pick Notre Dame on the sole principle of me not picking Michigan to win games.
Now I'm gonna pick Michigan just to spite you.
You're also an Ohio State.
Oh yeah, whatever. Not Ohio State fan, but sim.
Over to you
Well,
guys.
game on-
I need to find
Depth
depth chart.
Just
I don't even know what
make
game
bold
we're on right now.
predictions.
So,
Okay, Michigan.
Oh, Ted is here. That's great.
Yay.
Just in time to predict the Michigan game. I wonder
I heard
Wonder
you
who
fucking
that's gonna
people were having
By the
problems
way,
keeping this
Ted,
afloat without me.
if you lose the game, you cannot blame it on the fact that you said you did not set a game plan. If you do that, I will be angry.
If you think that I didn't set a game plan, you must be fucking retarded.
No, I knew you set a game plan, but you kept saying you didn't set a game plan.
This game day was definitely missing something.
Yeah.
And now we know.
I set a game plan. I'm not retarded.
Good. Your game plans are notoriously bad.
Okay, so I'm
Dude,
gonna.
you have the most punchable face in the world right now.
Ted's coming angry.
Ed, I can actually punch him in the face right now.
Please do it. He looks like fucking Mark Summers as a teenager.
I have another hand, you idiot.
Okay, I'm going with Michigan in this game.
Give me Notre Dame because they didn't actually have players suspended in the sim. Or else I'd call.
I love A, but give me Michigan.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tommy football is gonna have a good game, but he's not gonna be enough.
I can see either of these teams winning this game.
Yeah, I can too. It's really up to me.
And this is one of the closer matchups.
I agree. Next.
It's Oklahoma at Ohio State. Ooh.
Oh, well, that's great.
Well, you can shut the fuck up here.
Keys to the game, both of you go.
First of all, Glenn Spencer needs to not die.
Too bad.
Second of all, my secondary needs to be as good as advertised to shut down Norris Brookshire. And that's basically it. Well, I guess Ted can also run the ball, but I feel like Ted has an aversion to running, so I'm not necessarily as concerned about that.
I set it up to run. Like, I'm pretty much running, what is that? Run-based option. I picked something at random, so.
Wait, you picked something random.
Hold on, let me open up the thing here. The coaching course.
Wait, was your game plan just surprise me?
I ran it, let's see.
Ted's like,
It sounded like you didn't think this through at all. It sounded like you're just like, let's just throw him off.
Ted, didn't you-
I'm running the Wildcat, so good luck defending against that.
holy shit.
Wait, you ran the Wildcat?
You must be really fucking stupid if you think you're gonna believe me about talking about my game plan on Gameday.
Oh, God.
I mean, if you really did, I'm just confused, okay?
No, I didn't run the Wildcat. Why do you think I had to open the
Okay,
coaching
balls,
course to
right,
look
okay.
for it?
Whatever.
God damn.
Ted,
I
didn't
just
you
got
have,
up and you're still fucking...
Didn't you have like one of the best running backs last season, but you didn't really use him or something?
I made a lot of mistakes last season, Robert Price being one of them. I've rectified them this season, whatever it is.
Correctly.
Whatever season it is right now, that's the season.
I'm sure it's 2018 or something.
You slept through the first.
Close. Really.
Wish it was-
Anyway. So yeah, I said my keys to the game. Ted, go with yours. I'm sure they'll be great.
Well, my first key to the game is I need to assault you in the parking lot so that you can't make it to coach. My second key to the game is I need to bring the entire Michigan team to play for me because you can't beat Michigan.
There it is. There's real original stuff here on Challenge Game Day. The Dean
Beat
can't
Michigan, we won't have to make that fucking joke.
God. It happens again.
Norris Brookshire needs to
So
be the
much thought right now.
Price.
There's like a
Norris
high
Brookshire needs to be the anti-price, and my running back needs to show up.
I thought this
And
game was
do
in
something
Dallas,
else.
not Salt Lake City.
Robert Price is not bad though. I wish
I-
I had Robert
oh.
Price this year.
Robert Price couldn't show up in certain games. It was really weird.
Wait, where is this game at? It's
at Ohio State.
Oh, really? No,
Yes,
what is-
really, you fucking retard.
I forgot.
Check the
My bad.
schedule.
I don't remember my schedule. I just remember.
That's always a good thing going into your games. Who am I playing this week? I don't fucking know.
No, I know who I'm playing. I just don't know where. I don't care. I don't put that in my planning equation.
You have a planning equation.
Yep.
What is it?
X plus Y equals Z.
That's not.
Solid.
You seem like the kind of person who would run the Wildcat.
You talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you with those fucking hipster glasses.
I did not run the Wildcat.
I don't
Wildcats,
believe you.
Wildcats actually a pretty solid offense.
So
Underrated.
how did that work against Tennessee there, Danger?
I didn't run the Wildcat.
I'm pretty sure
Maybe
we're
you
like
should have.
You need to stop running that offense, Danger.
There's no offense that I can run that uses wide receivers and not a quarterback.
Yeah, I know. The Cincinnati Bengals tried that last year, and that worked out pretty.
Nope,
No,
they didn't
I
even have like
guess
a wide
We
receiver.
didn't have wide receivers either. Our best wide receiver was 40 overall. But
you were just trying to avoid using the
Stop,
quarterback.
you're ridiculous.
there are offenses that use a running back but not a quarterback. But none that
No.
don't. Like my best players are my tight end and my wide receiver and my left tackle, and there's no way I can get the ball to them.
Why did you buy those?
Has there been any injuries yet? I haven't actually checked.
Nope.
don't think
No, not in college, just in the NFL.
Because people
Kind
are
of
like,
LeBlanc out for
wide
season.
receiver, quarterback.
I'm telling you
Yeah.
guys, I'm telling you, the stool is going to hit someone this season. Someone's going to have a career-ending injury. I can
It's still going to be Glenn Spencer. It's still going to be Glenn Spencer.
LDO will be coaching a game. He'll have his stool by his side. He'll throw it at a player.
These comments are absolutely amazing. Lol, CU, TCU season is over. They're who we thought they were. The Kevin Hart, no, Daisy wasn't ready.
Uh,
Oh,
one game.
he said she got big nipples.
He had no nipples.
Okay, so who are picking for Ohio State and... Oh, it's just me and Danger and...
No, I also pick. I'm not him.
Without looking at the...
You
without
said
looking at
me,
the-
danger, and dream. Calm down.
This is like twin cess. Don't use that word.
without
You
looking
guys
at-
are having twin cest over there?
No, that's not what I said. I was making a reference
Probably a subreddit for that.
development tab.
It's called Wincest, and it's not that great.
That's
Wait,
weird.
experience.
Continue.
Oh, twins. That's
That's
private.
just
though.
not
Oh, Twincest? No, I don't know about that one.
It's a private subreddit.
I'm going to go with...
What the fuck are you talking about? Do you run it or something?
I'm going to go with Oklahoma because they have a 5 out of 5 quarterback, and that's what I'm basing my decision on.
That's right. That's right. Go with me, LDO.
Doesn't matter. Shut up.
Yeah, you do, but Oklahoma also has, like, a just ridiculous fucking secondary. Well, kind of, not really. Well, the cornerbacks aren't, but the safeties are just, like, chilling.
Have you seen my secondary?
Nope. I'm going to have a look at okay, yeah, yours is more balanced, I guess. And better, slightly. But Oklahoma's got 2 sharks, like, lying deep with those safeties, so I'm gonna go with those safeties. I think we're gonna make things happen.
I'm not going to try to convince you that I don't know if I'm going to win this game. I'm terrified.
I have
You
no
should
idea.
be terrified.
In fact, no, I'm gonna go with the home team.
Okay, I'm going with Oklahoma. Deal with it.
Yes. Yes. I like
I
it.
think Oklahoma or Ohio State will win this game.
Yep. Solid analysis.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's gonna win. Next game.
Damn, look at that, man. You got no confidence.
Doesn't matter. The only one that does matter is the real result.
No,
OSU by 50.
the only thing that matters
OSU
is what
by
we just said on
50.
this game, Dave. Said. Dave.
USC Bama, go.
Bama by 100 points. Just end it. End this shit. Deal with it.
Can we root for the meteor yet? Let's root for the stool, guys.
Okay, for
Yeah.
realsies, this is the most impressive game we might have ever seen on here. It's for the first week of the season. This is ridiculous. It's the two.
But it's also 2 of the most hated teams in America.
Doesn't matter. 2 best team ratings we ever
Old
seen.
Cod versus broken condom
Clash
Trojans.
of the Titans. USC in one corner, Bama in the other. That's going to be who's better at game plans. And I know for a fact it's not him. Randy's going to take this one. Bama wins.
I think USC's offense matches up really well with Bama's defense because Bama's strength
Yeah,
is in their secondary, and
Yeah.
while they do have Tunch Richardson up the middle, and whatever that outside linebacker is, I think their front seven or defensive line's a little weaker than it could be, and USC's offensive line is absurd, and they're going to run it up Bama's throats, and if Bama can't stop them, USC will win.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Last time USC and Bama played, I believe Alabama steamrolled the shit out of USC in the playoffs.
Not as good as this team. I've progressed so much.
They made you
That
look
was-
like you did not even belong there when you ran through a soft Pac-12. I want to believe you're going to win, but without the Pipes' help, I don't think you can.
This
I'm
is
just
the
with
USC
Alabama.
team who I think I remember seeing that some of Dream's benched players progressed 1.5, and I remember being angry about that because Dougie Chadwick, who finished as like one of the top 5 receivers in the nation, only went up by 1 point. So I don't understand how that works, but I'm going to go with Alabama because why not?
Shall I give my keys to the game?
Yes.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so Jerry Rambo needs to stay the fuck away from Punch Richardson and play like he's supposed to play.
Oh, what if Touch takes Jerry Ram? What if they both go out on the same play? That'd be awesome. I want to see that happen. Let's see that happen.
We already
That's-
saw that happen with Ty Miller and Reggie Koya last season.
And
Yeah,
it
but
wasn't
this would be on a
fun.
whole new level because you took out like 2 of the best players, and
Let's not have that happen again unless it's going to be you and me, Ohio State.
why would we want that to happen?
Mike Thomas is going to throw a screen pass to Jerry Rambo, and it's going to hit him in his ACL, and it's going to be a rebounding injury.
Please no.
Just
Okay,
for
so-
like, whatever. Removed leg.
So I need my secondary to play well. I'm gonna have some good guys. I got Will Hall and I have Scott Cartwright, I believe, and also have Calvin Celestin, I believe. We have a quarterback who's going to be playing over at free safety, I believe, which could be a slight concern, but I think we'll be fine. We have a good linebacker core, good. Our defense should be pretty solid. This is a tough Bama team. But if my defense plays at the level that they can play at, we should be able to win this game.
So basically, you just said if your team plays a good football game, it'll win.
If my team
And you stretch it out over like
Yeah.
a minute-long period. Yeah. Okay. I agree.
deal with it.
So that's the last game we have on the slate, correct?
Yeah.
So should we recap some of the other games from earlier
That's
while we
not-
wait for evening?
Yeah, let's go over the Saturday afternoon games.
Are the evening games going to be posted anytime soon?
I believe so. Yes. He's rolling through 'em, man.
No. God damn it.
Oh shit!
Let's talk about Fred Tyndale again, because even though he was against New Mexico, 17 for 305, which is about
Yes.
18 yards a carry, 5
Correct.
touchdowns.
On the top of my Heisman watch list now because that performance was insane.
Well, I mean,
Insane in
he's
the middle.
playing New Mexico.
Yeah,
He
but
was
that's
playing New Mexico, that's still
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous.
ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous.
You have to think one guy's going to learn how to tackle eventually.
No,
I mean,
because it's New Mexico.
listen to these, right? Fred Tyndale, 63-yard touchdown run. Fred Tyndale, 45-yard touchdown run. Fred Tyndale, 36-yard touchdown run.
Whose game are we reading?
Florida Gators versus the New
If
Mexico.
he keeps this up, he will have 3,600 and some yards at the end of the season.
He doesn't play New Mexico every week, guys.
He doesn't, but that's still ridiculous. No matter
I mean,
what.
sure, it's
They'll
ridiculous.
play football before, and I'm going to tell you, that kid is going to put up some big numbers.
He'd have like 60 touchdowns if he kept.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
No, it's not.
But what if
No, it's not.
Powering through these
You
games.
said what he did. That's not even fucking realm possible.
So after that, we had Georgia State, UCLA.
we weren't done talking about Fred Tyndale.
God, he's playing New
You can
Mexico.
put him on the Heisman list, like watch list, but he's probably not going to be there at the end of the season because that's
Okay, so Luna said he's doing all the games at once because he has a giant fucking headache for some reason. Weird.
drunk Luna.
But anyways, yeah, we can move on to the Georgia State UCLA game.
Yeah, that wasn't even close either. Fucking David Giamana ran 17 carries for 145 and 4 touchdowns, and
It's just not a Tyndale level performance. Guys, step it up. It's gonna be the best.
it looks like it'd be impressive, but it's not. Yeah, he ran all over Georgia State, but Georgia State scored 2 touchdowns, which good for them.
Yeah, good for them. That's more than usual, I believe.
Yeah, they scored like 2 touchdowns all season last year. So
Moving on
and
up.
UCF versus Stanford. Buzz Etcheverry actually had a solid start, 16 for 100 and a touchdown, but
And Stanford
enough.
moved the ball through the air and then just kind of ran it in.
yeah, so he had an 11-yard touchdown run, an 8-yard touchdown run, and a 5-yard touchdown run. So Marshawn Hunter is just the power dude shoving it in.
Yep. Crazy.
Sure.
And Washington at Georgia Tech.
Very slow, I'd say.
And Georgia Tech threw it 47 times, which
was surprising to some people.
So you and
No, because I said I thought they were going to pass it.
okay, well,
But Trey was kind of saying, the run ball. Some Georgia
and
Tech.
obviously the Huskies did not bite, and they went and played the pass. But basically everything happened in the first quarter and the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we took quarters off.
The middle half of the game, like, we're just going to take a break, we're going to come back, play again later.
Yeah.
Absolutely dangerous for the shit box.
What's just happened? What? I'm just fucking up.
Does anyone know what really? That's
I'm
when we
assuming it's related to blackout.
Fucking man, duck. Oh god. That's my favorite quote now. I need to use that somehow in my life.
well, I
Fuck
think
you, man.
we were knackered after last night.
That's not what knackered means, man.
Yeah, no,
I'm knackered.
I know what knackered means. He would have been knackered after all that.
It's knackered.
He did black out, so I guess he was a
little knackered.
It's not really knackered.
I mean, he was also
Stop saying knackered. It's knackered.
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 Just like it's like
That is
he
my
had
favorite Shao Box
instead of
quote.
ERE.
Knackered.
Knackered.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
knackered.
John
though.
Hobby.
It's not. It's not.
All
It's
right.
not knackered.
All right,
Yeah.
next one.
Knackered.
Washington
Knackered.
managed to pull it off against.
Naked.
Knackered.
Okay.
He was knackered.
Oh shit. Georgia Tech has a defensive player named Breedlove.
What?
I've heard that name before.
Oh yeah, Breedlove.
It's like 2 words for sex.
That is true.
Denard Breedlove.
Breedlove.
I feel like there's a famous person named Breedlove, but I can't think of who it is.
For some, when you guys just both wear my sunglasses, it just keeps reminding me of that Manning rap video. For some reason.
Hey, do you have that other pair of sunglasses? No, never mind.
Yeah,
I
I do.
I don't want to wear them. Oh, I will.
Hell is going on.
My eyes.
I'm gonna check what game.
All right, Kentucky, Iowa, Jarius Jones, fucking
Oh yeah, how did he start off his Heisman campaign?
30 of 44 for 267 and 4 touchdowns.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
good, but it's not. Is it Heisman worthy?
Sure.
4 touchdowns. Shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good, but I'd like to see more yards if we can throw the ball 44 times.
No interceptions. They're probably playing a West Coast offense, if I had to bet, just because of the low yards per completion. But he did what he needed to do.
Who we're talking about?
Iowa, Jarius Jones.
Oh,
Jarius Jones.
Okay.
Jarius Jones.
It does look like Jarius.
What the fuck? So, okay, someone needs to fill me in on where Saluna was last night, because I'm looking at this chat box, and he's
He was
apparently,
drunk.
like, well, I
He
know
was-
that, but apparently he was at Disney World or something?
He lives in Orlando. So he got shit-faced and went to Disney, I'm guessing.
Welcome to the Banned for Life folder that they don't keep.
Yeah.
Feel bloody ridiculous.
I mean, he said the last thing he remembers is yelling, "You are the fucking man, Doc."
You fucking man, Duck.
that needs to go into game day somewhere.
It's gonna look back what.
You the
Oh,
fucking...
whenever Oregon was
Oh,
a game,
oh,
you
He's gonna start screaming, "You are the fucking man, Skaggs."
You
Quack.
the fucking man, Duck. Cade, you the fucking man, Duck. I thought he was calling him a man, Duck.
You're the man now, Duck.
You the man now, Duck.
I'm
Alright.
taking off this thing.
This is an interesting game, actually. Arkansas at Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska. No.
Wait, no.
I think Nebraska went a bit conservative here,
Yeah.
but I
Tyrone
mean,
Jones missed a field goal.
So many missed field goals.
oh god, I'm just gonna stay out of the chat for right now.
How do you even do that?
Tyrone Johnson missed the field goal, so he's obviously not Tyrone.
Are we on the Saturday morning games? That's where Nebraska is, or are we in the Saturday?
Afternoon.
Okay.
Afternoon, Taylor Hayden did what he always does, average, and there are no great performances except for Arnold Smith had 2 sacks and a tackle.
I think you're sleeping on Tyrone Johnson's performance, game winner. 54 seconds left. Just ignore the rest of that game.
He also missed 2 field goals.
Yeah, no, that's just.
One of three is not a great way to start the season, but it's. I mean, there's not really anything alarming here. It's the first week of the season.
Yeah.
I will say.
Kind of a pedestrian game, but a win's a win. If this continues into week 3 or week 4, then I'd be more worried for Rabid, but he's a good enough coach that he'll get it figured out.
I can tell you that, from my experience, having a fullback at running back and him going 125 yards and a touchdown is a very good game. 33 carries.
Danger is our fullback expert.
Recruiting
The
like
mark.
I'm recruiting 5 fullbacks this year, but go on.
You can have all of them.
Hey, no, I need one.
For what?
You're in the Midwest, man. You have no chance.
For reasons.
Dude, Midwest is actually balanced this year.
There's like no fullbacks, I don't think, though.
They have a solid
Texas
number.
doesn't have anything. I mean,
I didn't go after a fullback in the Midwest.
Yeah, Texas is so
I
bad.
say my recruiting scratch
I hope you
Texas.
don't need an inside linebacker, Ted.
if I do, I'll outbid you for fun.
You don't. There are no outside linebacker or inside linebackers in Texas.
Ted, have you even looked at recruiting?
No, of course not.
There are literally no inside linebackers in Texas.
So basically, what happens is everyone gets excited about recruiting, and Ted's just like, meh.
Well,
I
I'm
guess-
trying to hire a recruiting coordinator because I don't want to fucking recruit.
All right, let's go to the next game. Texas Tech at Northwestern. And
Do I need an inside linebacker? I'll check my depth chart.
there aren't any. Good game by Texas Tech. They were up
Michael Shoemaker was a workhorse, but he still
30
lost.
fucking yards. Yep. Texas, like, the problem is, I think they might have tried a power rushing attack against Texas Tech, and you're not going to do that with their defensive tackles.
Mhm.
Like, no chance in hell.
Oh, Danger, I don't need an inside linebacker. I got one on red shirt, by the way.
Yeah,
That
good.
was my JUCO pickup last season.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was outside.
No, it looks like he's inside, apparently. So, hooray for that. Guns up, I guess. Kind of a mediocre
fuck.
performance by both teams.
Yeah, but that's how Texas Tech is going to win games this year. Low scoring, shut them down, and get a few field goals and take the lead.
Texas Tech, the most boring team, quoted by Danger.
Yeah, but they're going to somehow put like 40 points on me.
They went into Northwestern and beat
Yeah.
a really good Northwestern team. I don't know if they're still really good. They were good last season.
Yeah, but they ran.
Yeah, it's an impressive performance. But I think
It's a
this
good win for a team that kind of shit the bed at the second half of the season last season.
I almost missed a bowl.
Sucks for you.
They started
Oh,
6-0. They started 6-0, lost 5 straight, then won their, or started 5-0, lost 6 straight, and then won their last one.
I just want to bring up Emperor of Orange is on my side. He says nobody should be excited about recruiting. Thank you, Emperor of Orange.
You should hire him to be your recruiting coordinator.
Between us, we might, hit mediocrity.
All right, no,
You guys-
we don't need
others-
to.
Yeah, last game TCU at Tennessee.
No, we don't need to. We don't need to.
All right, let's see. Purple Baylor versus.
First of all, TCU's quarterback, a horrible performance.
Jamel
What was it,
Beckham
19 of
didn't do
42,
anything,
3
really.
interceptions, no touchdowns.
Ooh. So I think LVP of the week goes to Michael Hicks. God damn.
Let's check out his
Also-
quarterback rating.
Most disappointing debut, Jamel Beckham. 2
No, you
Catches.
guys are forgetting Joel King. He was really pedestrian, and some people
Yeah, but
blew
Jamal
smoke so far up his ass, dude.
Yeah, but Jamel Beckham, you won't
Yes.
know because you hate it, but he's been all over Twitter talking shit.
Yeah.
I don't.
And
I
the
don't.
Vlogs, man. He's out there
down with Jamel Beckham.
touchdowns, and he just comes out there, basically a goose egg out
I
there.
don't care what you guys say, dude. Savarkey put like 100 on Joel King, and everyone blew so much smoke up his ass. He got lung cancer from secondhand smoke, and he just went out there and kind of.
Yeah,
All right.
but
He's a
not actually coaching him anymore. is he?
quarterback.
Man, if you were playing for me, this game would have gone differently. How
And
I
he
did.
didn't-
What's Jamel Beckham right now? If you're bringing up a 2.5 out of 5 bullshit.
He's 2.55.
Yeah, but it's completely
There you go.
different.
No, that's not completely different. That's the same
No,
fucking
because-
rating.
I was about to say, because Joel King doesn't have a head coach that's telling him to pass the ball.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Joe. I was about to say.
And
Joe,
Michael and TCU's quarterback threw 3 interceptions. So why is that Jamel Beckham's fault?
Yeah.
You seem to
it's
have a
not.
hard on for this.
Jamel
no
Beckham.
coach
Jamel
bullshit.
Beckham probably. Jamel
Actually,
Beckham
it's-
probably tried to do a.
it's
Jamel
not
Beckham probably
fault.
tried
I thought
to do like a
Saluna finally
circus
put-
catch.
Oh, sorry, LDO. Go ahead.
Jamel Beckham probably tried to do like a circus catch and then just threw it into one of my defender's hands, knowing how he is.
He saw the stool and shit his pants. And kind of ruined
Yeah,
his
he saw the
performance.
still. He saw Darren Manning coming to impale him in the back, and he just threw the ball back into play.
No, I thought Saluda set you straight about this no coach bullshit. Joel
Why,
King
what?
is the cat. No, I'm not you, LDO. I'm talking about
Mm.
Dean, who probably is lagging out right now.
No, it does matter. Coaches don't necessarily matter if there's balance plans, but when you have a quarterback like Joel King, you definitely want to be running like a full-on passing offense. I mean, not necessarily.
The
but
only thing
maximize-
Jamal Beckham can do is catch it if it's thrown to him, as long as it's not thrown to the defender. Joel King is the one
Wasn't
throwing the
actually
goddamn
saying
ball.
Mel Beckham was bad. I was just saying it because danger's here.
Oh yeah, it was a rough game for.
I'm trying to talk football, you're trying to talk shit.
Well, you usually try to talk shit to that, so.
It was like a bad game for my entire team, except for maybe Brent Ring.
Is this the view?
In your defense,
What are
in
we
your defense,
doing?
Danger, my defense is the strongest part of my team. Like I've
Yeah,
got.
you guys have a strong defense, and for the most part, he scored 38 points, but I held you down to 300 yards, which is an improvement from last year.
Yeah, I think I ran.
Football, and then there's Dean.
I think I did. I did a pro style offense, but I think I did pro style. I can't remember. But I know that I put emphasis on running for some reason. I'm not sure
Yeah,
why.
and I tried to stop your run. And,
Yeah, that might be why.
and you had 5 yards of carry, which is pretty average. But you had 2 touchdowns because I fucking gave you the ball on the 10-yard line after the first interception. You had a pick 6. You had 28 points off of turnovers.
That is like the ugliest stat line I have ever seen. Well, not ever, but
No, TCU has had worse stat lines. Johnny Green had a game where he was 3 of 23 for 16 yards and an interception. I wasn't the coach then.
Brian Brown has actually got a worse stat line.
Yeah.
Brian Brown had a bad game against TCU because we shut him down.
I can't wait until
Uh,
I can't wait until I get to release North Brookshire on TCU's, whatever they call their defense.
Go Frigs.
Oh, I'm not as worried about Brookshire as I am about your second. Oh, if I play a team with a shitty secondary, I might have somewhat of a chance. With a shitty defense,
I would say my secondary is okay. I wouldn't say they're great, but I'm sure they could get the job done against TCU.
yeah. My problem was that really wanted to run slants and hooks, but there was no way in hell I was going to do that against Tennessee. Like, it would have been 8 interceptions had I tried to run slants and hooks. Because their linebackers are all 4.5 or better.
So, okay, since we're on air, I'm going to ask this. How are we doing? Are we having Saluna read scores again this season, or what?
No, this season, he is so hungover right now.
I don't think he wants to hear the sound of other people's voices.
How are we doing this in a normal week, then?
I think we're doing it. We're doing it like we did last year, except for the game of the week might be read like the conference championship games. So
We're still a work in progress here.
Still makes a lot of fun. One double, but no, Danger wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
God.
And now we wait for evening games.
Yeah, I think I'll be going soon.
Come on, man. It's only
I'm off
6:50.
to. Yeah, I know, man. I'm off to get drunk.
Well, Saluna.
So are we gonna call LDO like? Never mind. I've got nothing.
Man, you guys are really out of it, and I have some of the
I'm on Twitter. Sorry.
and I should have the least.
What
because I
is-
slept 2 hours.
What did the LD and Y stand for? Lazy, drunk, Yorkie? I don't even fucking know what a Yorkie is.
Fucking
You probably offended him with that. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
fucking David Medley talking shit to Jamel Beckham on Twitter.
You're gonna
Here's a
get
pro tip: just don't get on Twitter, and it won't be a fucking problem.
Nah, it's hilarious.
I love man on Twitter.
Someone could talk shit on Brookshire, and I'd never know.
be right back.
Trying to talk some shit about Brookshire.
Oh, I want to read some of Jamel Beckham's tweets.
This really devolved really quickly.
Well, I mean, when we run out of things,
We're kind of stuck now because we're waiting for games.
Yeah.
over on how many touchdowns I can catch on Saturday is 4.5. I'd take the over.
He didn't even get 5 catches.
Yeah, I'm gonna be shocked when you all see this offense. Michael in charge for real. Players. Yep. All right. Anyways, hold on. Okay. Let me find another one. 2 for 15. Really? This is at the Artist 21 CFB.
Hey, he did better than fucking Artemio.
Yeah, but that's by 7 yards. I thought the second best wide receiver in hashtag class of 2014 would be some competition for me. Hashtag Artemy LOL.
Jamel Beckham. Funny shit.
In reference to some of the top NFL players, brah, you know I'm already better than them, right?
It's just the way you say the tweets. It's just so funny. Bruh.
One of Sasuke's tweets.
In reference to Alan Taylor, brah, I know he can sling it, but the PU money sign, or dollar sign Y, can't take a hit.
Cashy.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about the Thursday night games.
Ah, fuck the Thursday night games.
No,
Jamel Beckham, I prefer the word profit. and that's with the PH.
We did go over Thursday night games, didn't we?
We never talked about Thursday night games.
Maybe we should.
Is there anything worth talking about?
You just been milking that
We
UNC
did, because
test.
I remember talking about how Ole Miss beat Air Force, so we must have spoken about it. Oh no, we cut off halfway through because the morning games came out, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
since Tom mentioned it, SMU at UConn, and Ricardo fucking Reed, the 1.5 running back from UConn, 16 carries, 156, and 2 touchdowns, but he was not enough to win it. SMU pulls out the victory against a shitty UConn team.
Oh, one thing I want to talk about from the Thursday night games is Hawaii's quarterback Charlie Walter.
Oh, yes.
Who?
Because a lot of people were looking at Joel King to be the big freshman quarterback, but I actually thought it was going to be Charlie Walter. I went after Charlie Walter in recruiting. Didn't get him because Brian Kelly's face went at him way harder
What
than
rating? What rating is he?
Three
He's
or
a
four.
3 out of 4.5, I believe.
How much did
Yeah,
you
he's
put on
good.
him, Dean?
How much did I put on him?
Yeah.
It was probably like 30 something.
Wait, you put 30 on him?
Holy shit.
Get in?
30 wasn't enough to get a 4.5 quarterback. Or... So I
Out-
guess your
Out
premium
of
position
sub-region.
around it. I
Out
guess
of
we're-
sub-region, so it was like a 25-point bid.
Oh, okay.
It was even less than that, but
Yeah, Charlie Walter had an efficient game. I'm not sure how good Wake Forest is, but he still had a good game.
I imagine
Completed like
because they're Lake Forest.
I mean, yeah, they weren't. I'm pretty sure they were pretty bad, according to.
I mean, he had as good a freshman game as you can have, really. He had like 65% completion,
Yeah.
nice enough
Yeah.
yards, 3 touchdowns. You know, you might have been against a bad team, but you can only beat what's put in front of you, as I say. So,
Speaking of good freshman games, you had David Medley, fumble recovery,
oh yeah,
1 sack. That's pretty solid to start his career after all that hype.
and Colorado, a couple of those.
Then again, fumble recoveries aren't as impressive as forced fumbles.
yeah. Fumble recoveries are just being in the right place.
Is Robert Murray a defensive tackle as well? So if Robert Murray is a defensive tackle as well, then that's a decent defensive tackle combo with him and Medley.
Um,
I'm gonna go check. Colorado, where are you? There we are. No. What the fuck? I can't see him. So Robert Murray is he's a defensive end. So he's only a 3 out of 3.
so he could be lining up next to Medley.
Yeah, I imagine that Rome is playing a 4-3
Yeah,
I'd imagine that too.
because
Oh,
he's
another
got Ode Bell as well, who's 4 out.
Oregon's kicker.
Yeah, Elijah Little missed 3 field goals.
Oh wow, that is horrible.
Field goal. So field goals.
That
Wasn't
was
there
just
someone-
some.
No, there was someone who missed points after, isn't there? Or was that NFL maybe?
That was NFL, I think.
That's
Yeah,
really
there was someone who missed like 3 point afters.
Yeah, who didn't miss their point after?
No, we only have 1 touchdown, so no.
Anyone can make a
right.
point after. Even New Battles made a point after.
Was it Tony Peaks who missed the 3?
And then got injured. Maybe.
I swear there was someone in the NFL who missed like 3 point afters, like it was horrific. Looks like I'm gonna go find it.
Offense was very solid, all around. Great performance there.
Maybe somebody in the chat box when we talk about LDO.
Huh? Yeah, maybe I'll have a look. I'm on the games now though, so I'm just gonna.
I checked that. Tony Peaks was
Yeah, missed extra point. Bobby, who's Indiana kicker?
The goddamn running back. They're playing a kicker.
No. Oh, is it? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, he got injured and he missed 2 extra points.
You know who didn't miss an extra point? New Battles.
You guys don't even need to sign a kicker. You have new battles.
No,
Oh,
because you
yeah.
look at that game and you see how good they're. They scored a lot of points on not very many yards because we.
Wait, the kicker injury is groin, like kicking the ball?
Yeah, probably.
Who was the person who got injured playing quarterback? I mean, I don't think people should have elevated injury risk for playing different positions. Like, if a wide receiver, I think it was, plays quarterback, he's probably going to face bigger hits playing wide receiver than he would quarterback anyway. You would
No.
think.
It was Brian LeBlanc of the New York Giants, former Green Bay Packer, I believe.
No, he gets more injury risk because he's playing out of position and he's normally doesn't know where he's going to be.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he'll be out of position and just not where he's supposed to be, and that's a lot bigger injury risk than taking a big hit.
This is really slowed down.
Yeah, it really has. That's what we wait for these night games. The evening games actually, because the night games are a different breed of game.
Well, right now BYU is playing Navy, and then we have one more game we need to watch before we tell y'all what happens.
Maybe we can talk about recruiting.
I don't, because if I talk about recruiting, I'm going to spoil my strategy.
How are you? No, I mean just talk about the.
We can talk about recruiting. I'm taking fucking Raheem Robinson. He's mine.
No, you're not. I'm pretty sure you've said several times who you're actually taking.
Medley will be
No, but
a
look,
better
look,
DP than Duval will be. What the fuck?
I'm just going to say stay out of the Midwest. How about that for recruiting?
Fuck that. Midwest. No.
Stay out.
Yeah.
You'd be wise to
Stay
stay out
out.
of
You'd be wise to stay out of Texas too.
Texas has nothing, but the Midwest
Exactly.
has a lot of good teams, and everyone's going to be going to the Midwest. I suggest maybe the Pacific,
Yeah,
No.
Pacific.
maybe the Southern region.
Yeah, maybe
Southern-
that.
Southern has so many good coaches there. It'll be tough to It'll be tough to get into Southern just because they have a lot of coaches there. I wouldn't recommend.
As long as you stay away from yours,
Yeah,
then you'll be fine.
different positions. No, I think if you're going to the South for the right position, you'll be okay.
I think you should Pacific
say
though. Pacific
right.
is probably
No,
if you're
no,
looking
no.
out of if you're
You
in
don't
like
go to-
if you're in Texas and you're looking out of region, I think Pacific is probably
No, Pacific's a terrible option. Never go into the Pacific.
Have you even looked at the recruits yet?
Yes, I have. Go to the Pacific, please. Go to the Pacific, please.
and if you try and raid
Don't go in the
Texas,
Pacific, and here's
you
why.
can raid Texas,
Don't,
but you're not going to get anyone mainly because there's no one in Texas to get.
Yeah. But there's a
Same thing.
chance everyone from Texas is going elsewhere, so you could potentially end up with somebody.
If you're going to the
Even-
Pacific,
even
I will
if you did
fucking
that.
end you.
Even if you took the
You
best
can't.
recruits in Texas, you're still not. Even if
No.
everyone left, there's
Very
not going to pull a good
specific
recruiting
that
list.
it's- recruiting isn't really one of them. And if you go
Because
into the
even if
Pacific-
everyone left, you're still not going to be able to get Raheem Robinson or Daquan Darcy. But if you don't get them, there's no one else to grab. There's like a tight end who's pretty good, a corner.
It's going to be an absolute bloodfest over Sean Hamilton.
That's
Yeah, see, and there's
wait, Bloodfest?
yes, there's so many like really, really, really good players at positions. It's a lot more top heavy, I think. It's not.
I don't know why I said bloodfest, by the way. That's not why. I don't know why I
That's
said
not a thing. Bloodbath.
Bloodbath, yeah, bloodbath. I don't know why I said bloodfest.
Bloodfest sounds like a terrible
Yeah, terrible festival. Like
Bloodfest. 20
it's a death metal it's a death metal festival.
in Forks, Washington.
Okay, so anyways, but what was I even saying? All right, there's so many good talents that are like 3 out of 5 this year. It's really ridiculous. So I think maybe some people will go for cheaper than usual that are very, very talented. Or we'll see a lot of people going with the spheroid. How do you pronounce that? Right? Strategy?
Nobody knows how to pronounce his fucking name.
So basically, where you bid a ton on a guy, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, I got one player," and then you go, "Hey, let me just spread all my points over here, and here, and here, and here."
Wait, what? Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
There's so many good talents this year, like so it's kind of top heavy, where you have a
It's
bunch
not-
of.
They're about the same number of. The only big difference is that with the 5.0s,
They're better.
their skill is higher.
Yeah.
But as far as recruits, there's not much difference in the overall.
There's like some, and it's at the skill positions too, because you have like 2 really good quarterbacks and Ja'Cory Kessler, and then guys, if
I already know that loads of coaches in the Midwest are going to be getting paranoid over prospects like the quarterback and Jaheim Lemons, 2 out of 5 wide receiver. Like they're going to have probably the round 1 results will probably come out and probably be like 8 schools competing for a player or something.
I'm pretty sure you will see several of us very, very angry over us not getting one of our players in the Midwest, because I think a lot of us have basically been contacting each other, being like, "Hey, okay, if you stay away from insert player."
I hate that shit. That shouldn't be allowed, in my opinion. Like we shouldn't be colluding to get people and things like that.
Well,
I think it's
yeah.
silly.
I mean, when you have recruiting points, I guess you kind of have to, because it's kind of a different.
Yeah, but that's how it works. I mean, you shouldn't get people. You should risk losing out.
In like this like reality, I would just be able to pull recruits, just be like, "Bam, you want to come play football?" At
Yeah, no, but it's not real life. People need to stop saying, "Oh, yeah, but it's not real life." 'Cause it's,
Well, yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying like, it's kind of a different thing.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, you won't be able to stop it anyway. You wouldn't be able to stop it. So. Rome says, "How did it feel to take a shit on Dangerous Dreams?"
Dimmer the Zimmer?
It's okay.
I don't think Danger really cares. I think it would just be a nice bonus if he beat me.
It's okay. The real problem's going to happen when I play Georgia.
I'm just terrified about playing Miami, to be honest.
I'm terrified about like 50% of my schedule this year.
The problem is
Brutal.
Games.
Games.
Oh, shit,
Games
really?
are up. We have something to talk about, baby.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
oh,
games
shit.
up.
Oh, shit.
This is evening.
Called it.
We're not
Called it. Ooh! Oh! Did not call
There's
that
night
one.
games.
Did not call that one.
What?
I got
Oh, we even called James Dale basically passing correctly.
I don't know.
Wazoo beat.
Evening and
Wazoo,
Yeah, the
Virginia,
night games are
and
games of the week.
Illinois beats Missouri.
Oh wow!
wait, what?
I think I said that could happen.
Smoking cricket.
Good Lord,
Yeah,
Minnesota.
if you look at Illinois' team, it isn't as bad as I think you probably think it is.
You gotta give credit where credit's due. Now, Bingo had been talking up Sean O'Reilly, and he had a very solid performance, 16 and 19, 194 yards, 4 touchdowns. So a good call there, Bingo.
And I guess Texas A&M doesn't need Matty Swift. Look at Derek Thomas, Von Miller out there, 2 sacks, 3 tackles. Alex Gash, 9 catches, 1 of 3, a touchdown. Still, the pipe is waiting for tonight. What it looks like.
Ooh,
Taylor Rodriguez, yeah, wow, jinx.
Ah, damn it. I can't talk for the rest of game day, so let me say my name 3 times.
Patrick.
That's not the right one that you were supposed to say. God damn.
Whatever, but yeah, very impressive performance from Arizona's Taylor Rodriguez. 24-29, 337 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Might be going on the Heisman watch list, just saying.
Guys,
How many Kowskis are there?
Holy shit, me and Baylor are gonna be like the fucking same team this year. Because we had similar performances against pretty good teams.
Both the quarterbacks in the Mississippi State Cal game were just kind of meh. So that's. Oh, but Todd Lester has got wheels. I didn't
Oh,
realize he was.
is he a scrambler?
Yeah,
I didn't realize he was a scrambler. That's not a meh performance.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
20
didn't
yards
see
to
that.
carry. Dude, he had 20
I
yards
just
to carry
assumed
it.
that Cal you'd have a, you know.
And the thing is, his touchdown runs were only 27 and 4 yards. So he had to have had like an 80-yard run in there somewhere.
That's just ridiculous.
So I guess we're gonna wait for the night games now too.
Yep, we're just gonna stall until those games are posted, and it's
think
gonna
I
be
said,
like reaction.
I think I said that
Other
Washington
reaction.
State was.
Like
I think I said that Washington State was going to beat Virginia as well.
Yeah, I didn't see that
Yeah,
one.
I think I did like almost all those games wrong.
I think I got most of them right.
No, I mean I didn't get all of them wrong, but
I'm
I
pretty
got-
sure I called Illinois and Washington State. I think I'd have to rewatch the podcast.
Gotta say I'm pretty good again when picking that with the spread. Out of that.
James Dale is who we thought he was.
Yep.
30-42. 306 yards, 3 touchdowns, boom.
Also, will the pick'em be coming back? Because it wasn't up this week, was it?
Yeah, Jumbo was in
Yeah.
South Africa.
at first when he said got back from SA or something, I was like, oh, we went to San Antonio.
Yeah,
That's
I
interesting.
thought that for a split second. I was like, no, wait.
No, he was flying to Africa.
So hopefully these
Did he listen to
Night
Toto the
games.
entire time?
will be. So I don't know how we're gonna do this because if we do the quarter by quarter thing, I may die.
No, we're not going to because Flynn already said he's hungover as fuck.
Okay. Well, I mean, he has done it in the past where he just like DM'd us the quarter by quarter stuff and then he did it, but I don't know.
Well,
Nah,
let's
he-
see.
There's
Maybe
only
something
6
that's tied
games.
over. Yes. I can do a rant about doubles.
Don't do that.
So I
Like-
apologize to the person who ranked T. I apologize to
Wait,
the one
what are you
person
saying?
who ranked. To the one person who had me ranked, I apologize. I
Who
let you
was
down.
That-
I expect to be getting that single vote this week.
Tennessee's definitely worthy. More so than TCU.
Ever was.
No,
Whoever put TCU.
if I had like,
do his whole while he was drunk.
if I
That's just
had a
not-
3 of 3 quarterback instead of a 2 of 2.5, this game could have been different. But my quarterback is so fucking bad.
So if you could have gotten. Wait, no, because your JUCO strategy. See, for your JUCO strategy, you should have just went 20 points on a QB. And I'm like, yeah, quarterback. Then again,
I might
you
not
could
have
have
gotten him, and that's what I was a little worried about because there were none near me.
Alright, that's true. So you just hope and pray for one in Texas this year.
Well, no, if there is one, I'm going after, even if they're not in Texas. I'm going
So
after.
it's closer to if it's closer to Baylor or TCU is what it's probably going to wind up coming down to.
Yep.
LDO, please.
Or if I can talk Tabor out of bidding on him.
ILDO. Oh, Captain.
Don't no. Stop doing that. It's sad. Stop it. All right. So, anyways, yeah, very, very confused on why somebody put TCU in their poll. Don't know who it was. If it was the computer, that is hilarious.
No,
That
because
computer is completely wrong. Recalibrate it.
outside of my terrible quarterback situation, my team isn't as bad.
Good. They're good.
Yeah, but it's still not nearly a top 25 team.
I'm not even sure if they're top 50.
No, if I had like a 3 of 3 quarterback, I could make a bowl this year.
It doesn't mean you're a top 25 team.
Well,
Yeah, making a bowl is not what, top 25.
no, but I think I could win a few games that I shouldn't. But it's going to be a very tough year this year because I'm not changing my scheme. So
You're just gonna go.
I feel that we're going to have at least one game where I have like 300 yards passing because Jamel somehow goes off. But somehow I got it into my mind that I was going to have me throwing like this, so I'd throw like 6 interceptions, but I'd also manage to get like 4 touchdowns. Like that's how the game would go. That's not how it went at all. Instead, it was 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, which wasn't very fun. And next,
Okay, that just gave me cancer.
what?
Blue Boomer Sooner.
That's almost as bad as the Alabama. What is it?
Alabama Tech World
Jackets.
Jackets.
Oh my god!
It's so bad.
I want to kill it. Kill it.
Do you play
Holy
him?
shit.
Yeah, you play him. When do you play him?
Oh, do you still play him?
I don't think so.
You play everyone.
Oh, you're talking about
Oh.
fantasy. Okay. I was gonna be like, I don't know.
Damn. Okay, this is amazing. The season stats sheet on the wiki.
Oh, was that already updated with all that stuff?
Oh yeah, Michael Hicks leads all of CFB in interceptions. So he's
You
like,
gotta be proud of that. That's something right there. You've done something.
God, I
Wait,
could
isn't
draw
the
five.
Missouri coach pretty
I'm-
active? Why don't they have a depth chart?
He's
Because
been
he's
moving.
moving, and I believe he's also.
Oh shit! I just got earwax on my phone.
I'm pretty sure he also said he was doing like a band camp.
Yeah. I'm also have the 5th worst running back by yards. Fuck, this was just a bad week.
I think I only play trade draft and team of fantasy football once.
I want Johnny Green back so bad.
Oh shit!
Well, there have been 4 return touchdowns so far this year.
Okay, so CJ Logan leads in practically every passing stat so far.
Wait.
What?
No, that can't be right. It says Wake Forest has a center who ran for 10 carries, 54 yards.
Oh my god!
Please.
I gotta see if that's actually accurate.
That cannot be accurate, right?
Hold on, let's check. Let's go to the games. When did they play? Morning?
So Tyndale leads every rusher by 100 yards. 101 yards, excuse me. That's interesting.
Alright, yeah, they played in the morning. Who is their,
No, they're after.
No, they played Wake Forest.
Wake Forest actually played in the,
They played Thursday.
Oh yeah, okay.
Thursday.
Yeah, just like check about those things. Oh, they played Hawaii.
Who, their leading rusher?
That's not right, I don't think.
What was the name of their leading rusher?
Yeah, nobody on their team did that, so that's just wrong.
No one on their team had.
Nope.
That's disappointing.
That
was
was very
really-
disappointing. How the hell did that get on there? Did you do it as like a joke?
I was running back. Is Ron Thomas too? They have the same name.
So wait, is he updating this and then it... Oh wait, would you say... Sorry. So there's somebody with the same name? That's probably what happened then.
Yeah, there's
Good
someone
job.
with the same name. Once he gets it figured out.
You'll be fine.
Ron, center, 10 yards, 10 carries, 54 yards. best fucking center ever.
If I ever gave up on a season, I'd probably like put an offensive line at running back and just see what happens or something.
Get injured.
Offensive lineman.
Nah, he'd be pretty big though.
Doesn't mean you wouldn't.
He'd fumble a lot, maybe.
Oh, that'd be worse than Brian LeBlanc as quarterback.
Put Blake Pyle at running back after Jerry Rambo goes down.
Oh my god.
I had Alex Ingram as my backup quarterback.
Wait, what?
Alex Ingram was my backup quarterback last year.
Oh yeah.
I seriously had him listed on the depth chart as my backup quarterback. Because, you know, fucking Michael Hicks would have been the backup, and we saw how that went.
Yeah. Not too good. Ah, man.
And we just wait for the night games.
Man.
Luna's in the shout box, and he's not simming the games right now. Yeah, Michael Hicks had a NFL quarterback rating of 16.8, an NCAA rating of 49.6.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm guessing his QBR was like 7.
Yeah. That wouldn't spread.
Completion percentage 38%. Fucking.
Wow. Sign him up for NFL. He might be better than Vamos Ramos.
Might be better than Vamos Ramos? No. I wish I had Vamos Ramos as my quarterback. If he's my quarterback,
Yeah.
he sucked dick.
Okay. Got my rest. What should we talk about?
Oh.
Let's just go to the chat box and let's answer questions, I guess. We could do that.
Oh.
If they have questions.
Oh, we lost
Post.
Huskies a while ago.
But they should.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, he's been lost, man. It's been like 10 minutes without Huskies.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
May you forever live on in our hearts. Bless you.
Thank you.
Or Kazuntai, if you're one of those people.
I don't care. Either way.
If someone does care, don't want to.
I don't think anybody cares.
This
Yeah,
is
so-
a very uneventful game day, though, because I'm just so disappointed that my start.
That you lost badly?
That I
Because
lost. Oh, I considered
Or you just expecting to get hyped up somehow.
if I had known that LDO was gonna be, because
Not
when I set my depth chart, he wasn't the coach of Tennessee. If he had made the move before then, I probably would have set my depth chart originally with Jamel Beckham redshirted Bradley Cooley at running back and made it look like I was going to run the ball. And then at the last second, switched it back to what I did.
I still think your offense would have been horrible.
Yeah, but if he's playing to run and I throw it 42 times, I have a chance.
I'm not even sure. But
offense
it's
is-
tough.
Quarterback's bad. Like,
Yeah,
throwing people off isn't going to make them that much better.
but if they're playing the run, shit, I have a chance. Trace Buchanan
one's
was
gonna
a
put
great
him on
running
top.
back, but he ran for 6 touchdowns against me because I played the pass against him. I love having skill and potential in there, so you can see how the 5 of 5s do.
Oh, here we go. Do we want to go back over the night games since we have nothing else to talk about?
Sure,
Sure.
somebody.
I'm just refreshing the thread that has. Well, you're talking about the evening games. I'm just refreshing the thread with the night games until they come up.
No, I was talking about going over the night, like actually talking about the
Oh, okay,
teams,
yeah, go ahead.
since we haven't really done that in a while. Now it's thrown off by the posting of the games usually anyway. So,
I'm just gonna lie down on my bed.
wait, did FSU not have a game this week?
Who?
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
Who didn't?
Maybe. No, maybe. No.
I'll check the session.
Because I think Weiss made a comment about it at one point.
Yep, Florida State did not have a game. Boise State did not have a game.
LSU didn't.
Basically, any state team seems to not have a game. Besides Ohio and Michigan.
No.
And Washington and Arizona. But most of the state teams did not play this week. Okay, like half and half, actually. Still.
Did Blue Mountain State play?
Yes, Blue Mountain State did play.
You're their starting quarterback, and you did terrible.
How cool would it be if we had fucking Blue Mountain State on here?
That would be pretty cool.
Somebody should have made that their team in fantasy for one of the.
Oh, yeah, somebody should have.
No. Let's discuss that then. NFL HD Fantasy. Who goes number 1 overall?
Oh, that's.
Chester Henson, maybe?
No, I think you gotta go Von Abraham because
Von
it's not.
Abraham.
What else are the Cowboys gonna do? They're gonna give it a come out.
Yeah, I think Von Abraham's a fucking stud, and you have to consider the fact that that's all the Cowboys have. If Von Abraham is there when I pick at number 4, I'm taking him. I think you might take Skaggs early.
I'm hoping Skaggs is available at 5 because if not, my team name just looks stupid.
Skaggs the Menace. You don't have. You could trade for Skaggs.
I guess I could try to change the team name to something more relatable to the team.
I guess I could take Blake Shell. I don't really want him, but
I would advise against that, fantasy speaking, judging off that first performance.
Yeah, but we'll see. He has solid wide receivers.
Pick Robert.
I'd advise against taking any Cincinnati Bengals offensively. Or taking the Bengals defense might not be terrible, but taking any of our offensive weapons is probably a bad idea.
I don't think anybody's thinking about taking any of your offensive weapons, so you shouldn't have to worry about that.
I'm probably
maybe like Ryan Mitchell in a late round. I'd consider it just because
There are Blake Shell's going to be a backup quarterback somewhere. Probably.
On the Bengals. Wink, wink.
No, I'm talking about fantasy.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. I think Alexander Williams and maybe Alan Taylor has a higher value because of those.
The thing about Alan Taylor is the way he performs is at a first overall pick level. Like, he's going to get you passing yards and rushing yards. But if you do that, your second pick also needs to be a quarterback. Like, you're going to have to take 2 quarterbacks if you're getting Alan Taylor. Because you don't want... That's one position you don't want to be struggling at when your starter gets injured.
Because then, completely totally screwed.
Your team isn't completely screwed, but if you have... You take...
But you're probably not going to win. So are we going to have, like, a waiver? How's that going to work?
Waiver wire... I'll set the order originally. It's going to be reversed from... So, like, Storm will have the first one. I'll keep track of who's up in the waiver wire. When you claim someone, you drop to 20, and everyone behind you moves up. And the waivers open Wednesday. So you make your claims before then, and if no one claims, there will be a thread where you can make claims before then on Reddit. But you have... I want everyone to keep a full roster, so when you claim someone, it's an add drop thing.
God, I'm really my game right now. This is...
Yeah. All right.
It's such a ridiculous...
Yeah.
God, how cool is it? It's going to be awesome, dude.
Okay, my reaction.
So, top games.
Okay.
All the games for the
Yeah, tough
night game. Go over
night
these
games.
books.
What's the first night game?
North Carolina at Texas.
I took Texas at first. I'm still gonna take them.
See, this one I don't know. I have no clue what to expect here.
All right, this is actually one of my favorite matchups. So let's go to the depth charts and look at what I'm talking about.
All right. Stats, man.
Here's North Carolina Tar Heels and the Texas Longhorns. North Carolina at quarterback has sophomore A.J. Jefferson, 4.55 from Parkview High School in Lilburn, Georgia. Wide receiver, they have Billy Rogers, 5.05, Bo Woodall, 3.55, and Scott Vaughn, 4.04. God damn.
Yeah.
But Texas Longhorns, the competition will be their corners, where they have 4.55, 3.55, 4.5, 4.5. And then 4.4. Their fourth string cornerback is 4.4.
Yeah.
And he will probably transfer after this year. Hopefully to TCU. He's a fucking redshirt freshman, 4.4. Actually, he might transfer to TCU. I'm kind of hoping for that. Oh.
Sam, you saw him. He wasn't very good, was he? If my memory's correct.
Who? All of their corners are zoned, by the way. And they're all junior. They have a 4.55 sophomore, 3.55 freshman, 4.5 a 4.5 junior, and 4.4 freshman. So next year they're going to be just as good, if not better. Like, what the fuck? But how do they compete against North Carolina's wide receivers? Who wins that matchup? Hello? Oh, they're gone. I'm by myself in here. What the fuck? Alright. It seems my associate, Dean, has left the booth. And Ted is muted. Apparently they had to go do the dishes. But for my money, I think Texas wins that matchup. A.J. Jefferson's going to throw for a lot of yards because he's fucking good. But Texas shuts him down, at least the receivers, keeps them from getting long yards after the catch, the zone covered guys. Their linebackers are 4 of 5, 4 of 4.5, and 3.5 of 4. You guys back? There you are. It's the second time you've done that shit to me.
Hey man, sometimes whenever I try to look at depth charts, my computer's like, "No, you can't do that. You can only Google Hangout."
Were you doing the dishes?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. I am so nervous for my game. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not. I wish it didn't happen. Does that mean games are up? No, it means Florida State wide receiver Isaiah Jones is ineligible.
Ooh. Scandalous.
Yeah, academics. It's not a huge deal. Go to the Michigan State Notre Dame. What do you think of that one?
They're losing a lot of their guys who were key to their run last year. But they might. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be better because I think they definitely took a step back in terms of quality in comparison to the rest of the big, and how they compare with the rest of the teams.
I'm being so.
Wait, who are we talking? We're talking about Michigan State, Georgia,
And
right?
Georgia.
Okay.
I
Kinda sure we're
hope.
talking-
I have no hope of beating Georgia, but so I'd like to see them break the Kafka curse.
Yeah. Because well, I mean, if you do beat them, that also helps makes you look better.
If I shit the bed against Tennessee that bad and then somehow, some way beat Georgia, I
Hey
think
man, don't.
Franz might quit. Like
I don't think.
especially
I think you just go into a deep, deep depression.
after beating Michigan State.
Yep. Okay. So let's take a look at Michigan State. They upgraded the quarterback with Drew Lewis. He's a scrambling QB, and then they have Michael Duckworth, 4.5 out of 4.5 speed running back. So I think you gotta imagine option offense with them. What
5-5
did you say?
scrambler.
What?
You said he has a 5-5 scrambler.
4-4.
Yeah, he's 4.
4-4. Yeah, you're probably running option even. Yeah,
His
option.
wide receivers aren't very good either. So I think
He had a 5-5 wide receiver that he lost, I believe. Might have been 4.5.
oh yeah,
4.5.
Warner.
Yeah.
His
The
tight end.
Saints, the Saints drafted him and then tried to trade him to us.
He has 2 4-4 tight ends. His offensive line is pretty solid. His center's really good. Like his right side is very good. Center to the right.
Now go and look at Georgia and tell me if you see any holes at all. Any place where. Because I don't.
Yes. Oh, how is it? Oh, right there on line. Okay. Yeah, they're very, very, very solid team.
Like, there's no place to attack them.
Well, oh wait, never mind. No. Yeah, they're just good everywhere. Defensive tackle could be better. As good inside linebacker. I guess he's going to be running 3-4.
Probably.
His linebackers aren't great.
What are his linebackers?
I don't necessarily understand why he has Adamle over Ray there. Because he's zoned. Never mind. I understand completely. Secondary is pretty good as well. It's not necessarily great, but it's definitely solid. His team's solid.
Yep. Do we have anything else to talk about?
We can go to the next game as we still wait. I guess I think I kind of don't want to have this with Ted still on here for my reaction to the game, so I wouldn't be too angry if we ended it here.
But
So
no,
I
we
could
have to see your reaction. I want to see Ted
Yeah,
talk shit after.
quiet depression.
Split us on the Michigan State game.
Michigan now.
There's only
Oh,
3
really?
games
Yep.
left.
Yeah, we can keep going for a little bit longer.
Also, gotta see your reaction too.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And I guess Ted's reaction, but Ted's muted, so we'll see
He'll
that.
be back.
So we'll really just hold off until then.
Is he just like listening to us talk right now?
I have no idea. He might be like with
Leave
this
his
girl.
computer open?
I don't know.
So many things that Ted should be doing right now. Ted could be watching porn right now. We would not.
Ted is definitely watching porn right now.
That's why he's muted. And I wonder if it's Alex. It's a possibility.
He would come on a disc. That's a typo.
That is a
Did you just insinuate he's watching Ouch? Out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he said he would do it, or do her. Yeah.
Yeah,
Before
don't
or
you-
after?
I wasn't gonna say
You
it.
should know better.
I didn't say it.
You were close to saying it.
No, I wasn't. That wasn't even a thought in my head. I was not gonna say it.
Oh, shit.
I was trying to think of which, because it's confusing. Because I don't understand.
She identified on the site as female. I'm assuming she would identify herself as a female.
But she was also a lesbian.
Yeah.
Why would you change genders? That doesn't make any sense. No, why would a lesbian want to be?
Okay, can we talk something else?
Pansexual. How many
We
times
just got a request to talk about Clemson.
there are pansexual
Clemson was very, very impressive. Their offense was wonderfully defensive, just great stats all around. I don't think that's going to continue going into the future. I think it might have just been, who was their opponent? I don't remember. I don't think it was a great opponent.
No, it was a shitty opponent. It was Rice.
Rice, yeah, you're playing Rice. I'm not going to hype you up too much. Rice redshirted, or try to redshirt a bunch of their guys, so that shows how the coach feels about this team right now. Clemson is a very good team. Probably third best in the ACC, I'd say.
better than Georgia Tech.
Yeah, better than Georgia Tech. What's
better
the
than
ACC? You have Florida State, UNC.
I'm not even sure to put UNC up that high.
I think Clemson might be better than UNC. I think
Clemson was close after Florida State.
I think their defense is I think their defense is better than UNC's, but UNC clearly has a better offense.
Yeah, it's the thing, and UNC's offense is
Holy
so.
shit, though! I ain't even. Yeah, UNC's offense is so ridiculous.
That's Shane turned into Tumblr.
I think that was you.
Yeah.
It's because we don't have games right now. So
Yeah,
give us
see.
one of the game.
You turn into Reddit.
Oh, see,
Say slightly
Don
racist
Dingle.
Like, see,
Subtle racism.
Subtle racism.
I
I just don't know if it's in my neighborhood because the crime rate's up, not because they're black. It's statistics. It's not racism.
I get scared by most people. It's not just the black ones. Reddit.
All right, but fucking Clemson had a player who caught two touchdowns, a player who ran for 2 touchdowns, a player who threw for 3 touchdowns, and a player who had a touchdown return, interception return for touchdown.
Oh, let's do this. Who's your player of the week right now? Go.
It's not even a question. Florida's great.
Tyndale's.
I think mine is the. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. Guy with 3 sacks.
That's another. Oh, EJ McQuarters. There's another one that's. There's a lot. Another one who deserves mention. Todd Lester.
Yeah, because
those rush attempts were pretty amazeballs.
208 yards and a touchdown through the air, 156 and 2 touchdowns on the ground. That's pretty fucking impressive. Oh.
and now just scrolling through.
That Saturday afternoon throw is basically TCU hates for culture.
Yeah, there's so.
Not really hate, but just kind of a.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a good.
See, that's what
team.
happens when you
It's not. I was playing a team that was better than I was, and maybe I was a little too confident. But I'm gonna be confident going into every game because it's no fun thinking I'm gonna lose, except for Georgia, because fuck.
It's more fun going and thinking you're gonna lose, win, and then it's like, oh, it's a surprise, rather than going and being
Like that Texas
I'm
game.
gonna win, and then be like, shit.
Remember the Texas game danger?
I
God,
think after the Texas game, Major thought he could win any game. So
I
he's
thought I
built
could
up
win
like
any game
himself.
before then. I thought I was gonna beat Oklahoma. I thought I should have beaten Kansas. Fuck.
I remember that. I think you'll have a chance of winning the game somehow.
Against,
we talk about
against
that.
Oklahoma, the thing is, we were tied at halftime, so I was a little too excited. And then Kansas obviously fucked that game. 21-0 after the first quarter, and then I pulled a Purdue.
Okay, so we're going to talk about David Medley.
No, we're not talking about David Medley. Fuck him. He's an asshole. No, but he had a good game. There were a lot of high pick freshmen coming in, and he was one that actually
And none of
showed
them
up.
really met expectations. I like how the ones that did well
were like ones that we weren't talking about, like Charlie Walter. I'm like Charlie Walter's biggest fan right now.
Yeah. You seem to be fans of, or like every guy you try to recruit and fail seems to do well because you did it with Phil Moore too, right?
Yeah, I did it with Philip Moore. I also recruited Orly Vaccaro, who is San Diego State's quarterback, who was doing pretty good.
Basically,
and also we had a wide receiver that also got that.
I wish I were here season 1 so I could have recruited Philip Moore. But
trust me.
put on.
Okay, well, I didn't put that much on, but I only probably like 28 or something.
Now, I'm going to ask this. Do you think it's wise to put like a minimal amount of points, or not maybe like a minimal, but like 30 points on a guy that may go for like 100 so you can get round 2 points, or is that like not a good strategy?
it's not a terrible strategy, but round 2 points are overrated. And I had a good round 2 class.
Yeah, and that didn't want to be like the third best class, is what I'm saying.
Well,
Would that be a good strategy?
I don't know. Like I said,
I'm
with
not-
my round 2 points, I got a 1 of 5, a 1 of 4.5, and a 2 of 3. But you can't, for 2 reasons. A, you can't expect that every time because it's unlikely you'll get that most times. And B, you can't build depth with a round 2 class. With a round 2, you're basically just going for the top guys that no one else wanted. So you're getting the leftovers.
Right.
And there are some good players there, but you're still getting leftovers.
Yeah. That's what I'd say. I think it's good to have some round 2 points. And that's why I'm hesitant to bid like 1 point on a bunch of guys, because then you're not necessarily going to get it back, because that's not how that works. So if you were like, oh, I'll put all my
guys. I think if you have the points, it's fine, but it's not always the best class recruiting strategy depending on your needs. Sometimes, hedge recruiting strategy is actually pretty effective. Go for 6 guys, get them all, and then be happy because you got your guys.
See, and that's the thing, it's not necessarily possible. I don't think anymore, because you have the active people, and with like this class being so very good with like the 3s, 3 of 5s, and the
you want to go for your top guys.
2 of all that stuff.
The spray and pray.
I feel like that may not work well for Ted this year.
Yeah.
Especially in Region EZ.
We'll see. He hasn't even looked at recruiting.
Yeah, we will see. I'm really hoping my strategy works. I'm not going to say my strategy. If it doesn't, I will be almost as sad as when I lost to Michigan. Maybe I might actually be sadder than when I lost to Michigan. I was I so thought I was going to win that game. I was like,
you kicked your ass.
Everybody
and I think I did cry.
You
cried.
I was salty.
Your tears were pretty salty, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. I was livid because like it was finally my time to shine. I had the team to beat Michigan. I had all the necessary things. Marcus Berry was doing Marcus Berry's thing. Michigan was without Rob LeCount. He wasn't looking as good. And all of a sudden, Tommy Football becomes touchdown Jesus, and I lose the game. And it stung. It stung like a motherfucker. Also, so sitting my game now.
Oh, and after that, there's only one more game, and we get to see how bad you lost.
Games. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Someone
final
needs to, like,
score
talk
prediction
down.
on Oklahoma Ohio State.
It's gonna be. Oh, I don't know what to think of this game actually.
I'm going to go 24-21.
Yeah, I was thinking it would be a big offensive game, and then I don't know.
I'm not sure
What's-
if we'll go 24-21.
Eric, the question really is, for
No, I'm starting to think I'm gonna lose this game.
what was the final score of the Michigan game last year?
Like 38-34 or something?
38-35.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the final score, 38-35, Oklahoma. There's gonna be a blocked field goal as time expires.
24-21 blocked field goal. Oh,
Norris
Oh my god,
is
that
gonna
would
come out.
be so satisfactory.
No.
I mean, why?
What's gonna happen is Norris Brookshire is going.
blocks a field.
He's going to be standing behind the line, and he's going to jump 10 feet in the air and bat it down.
No, he's going to catch it. They're down by 6 and return it for a touchdown.
The game winning touchdown. Because it's
He
Norris.
pulls his Space Jam with like Michael Jordan, but with football, and they'll make a movie out of it.
I feel like I either did something stupid for my game plan, and it's gonna come back to haunt me because I haven't really looked at it since I did the stuff, and now I'm worried. I'm super worried, guys.
Post your game plan in the chat and we'll analyze it.
No.
No, the chat on the side.
Oh, right.
I play him.
Well, I'm not looking. I can't see the thing.
He said games. That's not. There's no way that's true. I don't believe. Stop it, Rum. Don't be that guy.
I thought we
They're
bet
not
people
up.
who done that.
Games are
Yeah,
not
that needs
up.
to happen.
What the fuck, Rome? You gave me a one.
Oh man, you come back.
I'm
You
giving
know,
him
you know that's
warning.
not allowed.
The games are not up.
Come on, bro.
Can't be doing that, man. You know better than that.
Bah, you know that.
Tisk. What happened?
Bah. 1 second.
That
What?
Major.
Dishes.
Yes.
Major, I need those dishes now.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I haven't finished. I need to go do the dishes.
Wait, you really have dishes?
No, I had dishes in my hand. I was drinking orange juice. Should I post a link to the game?
Oh.
Oh, I'm not going to post a link to the games. I'll wait for them to get posted.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
What is this little one now? I'm tweaking.
Oh, I want to. Dean's about to explode.
Bro just said if he was I'll be
Bro.
something up to me.
That's the weirdest
What?
shit ever, Rome. I don't get it.
What you doing?
What you doing, bro?
Is
Wait,
Neil online?
Neo's never online because he lives in fucking Colorado.
Where's John?
Which God?
It doesn't even make sense, Rome.
That card gets played too much.
Yeah.
That honor card needs to stop being played, man.
Nice person.
Everybody hurts, especially when you lose again.
Everyone that loses to Oklahoma hurts.
I might just hear the sound of silence before the Michigan game, so when I lose, I can just post that.
Just prepare for the pumpkin.
You know who?
Not the same.
You know who else is gonna lose? USC. The Bates brothers in pain.
What if we both win though?
Hey, if you guys agree,
That would make the week 3 matchup so much better.
guys, if you guys agree not to look up the scores, look at the scores when the games go up, I can read them to you, make them more exciting, score by score.
No.
Come on, do it. Do it. Don't be a pussy. We'll make it more exciting. Just don't read it.
Hold on. Oh,
He's on the last game.
Fine.
Alabama. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you do this. I'm just gonna close the tabs.
Dream, you two. I'll start with.
No shoutbacks, no nothing.
Nothing. Let's do this. This will be our live reactions to make this interesting. So we have the viewers something. Just tell us our scores. Oh man, this is gonna give me a heart attack.
Just you two. Just your scores, and then.
Oh god, this is a bad idea.
We should have done this with you and LDO.
No, because that would have. An interception. Interception return for touchdown. Touchdown pass. Another interception.
Okay. Don't do anything with your voice, just remain calm the entire time.
I will. I'm going to be reading them.
I almost wish you'd do something with this voice. Oh god.
Oh my god. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, games aren't up yet, are they?
No, they
I
aren't.
think that's a shirt. Good shirt. Bad shirt.
I'm just trying to see when the games are up so I know when to get my ulcer.
I'll tell you. Don't worry.
I feel like I need a haircut. Let's be real here for like a second. I need a haircut. Like shit on the back, not good.
Rome, don't worry. I'm not going to lie to them. That would be hilarious, though. And Oklahoma wins 42-0.
I checked the score. Ohio State 35-27. What? I thought I lost big time, man. You can't do me like that. What am I doing with the voice there? I don't know, but whatever.
Terrible bit. Bill
So
Cosby.
no, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it does go with my shirt. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. Yeah, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. Yeah, wobble baby, wobble.
Stop. So games will be up soon, and then you'll read what's going on.
What are
Hold
your
on, I'm gonna
keys to the game while we're waiting?
My phone in the chat here. What if our internet goes out?
What?
Oh my god. I would die. I would become deaf.
You're I'd text you the updates.
Oh god. I think I'm just gonna rock back and forth.
I'm just reading them. I'm not like doing an announcer thing for them. I'm just gonna read them score by score.
Wait, give them to me and I'll do them announcer style.
No.
You can do
Nothing
the
wrong with
Oklahoma.
that.
I could do the Oklahoma Ohio State one, and he could do.
No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. Not gonna work.
Because in the shout box there'd be. Yeah.
Who do I look like? It's
The tension. You guys both look like you're about to throw up. You can see your
First of all, I'm running on 2 hours of sleep right now.
I almost
so
passed out earlier after I cut my Adam's apple while shaving. I don't know what happened or why I got so lightheaded. I feel like I was going to die there for like a good minute.
Did you possibly realize that you're going to let twice, or did I just go insane?
What?
I went insane. Just ignore me. Son of a done.
Is it still like
Well,
very
everyone's in
apparent? Shaving? Don't.
No.
still viewing the Alabama Crimson Tide depth chart.
Is that? How should I feel about that? Should I feel about
There's
that?
6 people in the game.
I never saw him on the Ohio State depth chart, so
Oh my god. Oh
Nobody can really
god.
see what I'm doing.
What? You guys are going robot. And I'm alone here. Oh shit. The games are going to be posted when I'm alone in here. And back to late nights. We're going to see some of these games going on. But apparently without the Twins, they don't get to see their games at all. Don't know, get to know what happens.
Damn,
Oh, they're
what
back.
are you doing?
What? You guys are back. Good.
This is not helping my bladder situation at all. Like, this is what's gonna turn me into a murderer. Some serial killer shit.
Get out of the. Get off the phone. You can look at games that way. Oh, why'd you throw that on your laptop, you idiot?
No, I want to see when the games are posted, so I don't like complete.
Oh,
wait.
Saloon's in the shout box.
Yeah, no. Because somebody will.
Oh, this is the second time you guys maybe. Oh, there's someone.
Before we leave, like right as the games are posted.
Yeah,
I
you
would-
left like right before. Hopefully, right before the games were posted.
Oh yeah.
Guys, I'm just refreshing this thread over and over again.
I mean, we're not leaving for like another hour.
Yeah, that's true.
If it takes
Yeah,
another
you guys
hour,
will be fine. If it takes another hour, you will be here. Oh,
All right,
but there's
so,
also we almost forgot about like Virginia Tech against
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, which is another good game.
I did forget about that.
Get
Yeah.
off my headphones. What are you doing? Get up.
No.
Get up.
You're just like this.
I think Wisconsin's a better team, but I want to see how Hyder responds to being back.
I
If he
think I'm
comes
gonna
out.
give Tabby the competitive edge here. He's been around for longer. He knows the system.
Probably knows the system too.
Hi there knows the system very well. Actually.
He's more.
He
better
knows the
recruiter.
system better than.
He's a
played-
good recruiter. I'm not sure
he's
about his
played-
head coaching. He was
Hy
pretty-
there has more game coaching experience than anyone else on the sim.
Hy there-
Except for maybe Saluna.
Wait, no, wait. Did he beat Florida State, or was that his friend?
No, that wasn't his friend. That was him.
That was,
Playoffs.
he's coached in like 70 games.
Yeah, that is true.
That's impressive.
Yep.
How'd you know?
You guys are freaking out. You're tweaking.
Please, buddy. You keep saying you're alone in here whenever we disconnect for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, but
Just stall, man. We'll be
If I
back.
part my hair the other way.
We're always back, man. We're always there for you.
No, this is weird. That was a bad decision. I'm not even sure why I tried that. Okay, I'm going insane.
You need to get a haircut before you
Yeah,
go
I
up to
know.
warm.
I know.
games. Let's go.
Oh, they're posted?
Oklahoma at Ohio State. First quarter. Greg Hadnot, 24-yard touchdown run. 7-0 Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Second quarter. That was the end of the first quarter. Jerome Albright, missed field goal. Ohio State. Still 7-0 Oklahoma. DeAndre Hawkins, interception for Ohio State. Marcus Berry, 4-yard touchdown run. 7-7 Ohio State.
All right.
Norris Brookshire to Hugh Warren, 18-yard touchdown pass. 14-7 Oklahoma, and that's halftime. Jerome Albright, missed field goal, Ohio State. Glenn Spencer, 48-yard touchdown run. 14-14, tie ball game. Greg Hadnot, 1-yard touchdown run. 21-14 Oklahoma. Alejandro Aguirre, 47-yard field goal. 24-14 Oklahoma, fourth quarter. Norris Brookshire to Ty Miller, 18-yard touchdown. 31-14 Oklahoma. Alejandro Aguirre, 44-yard field goal. 34-14 Oklahoma. Lee Davis, interception with 2:03 left, and that is the final score.
Spencer, you're a piece.
34-14
Yeah.
Oklahoma wins.
Oh my god.
My turn.
Fuck me, kill me. Ah, shit.
USC Bama. First quarter. Mike Thomas to Daryl McLaughlin. 17-yard touchdown. 7-0 USC. Jerry Rambo 5-yard touchdown run, 14-0 USC, into the first quarter. Justin Guglielmi, Bama, 11-yard touchdown run, 14-7. Ryan Levchik, 34-yard field goal, 14-10. USC still up. Halftime, Mark Coleman, 47-yard field goal, 17-10 USC. Sean Hadnot to Ricky Chambers, 16-yard touchdown, tied at 17. Mike Gradishar, interception, 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Ryan Levchik, 41-yard field goal. Bama's up 20-17. Ryan Levchik, 46-yard field goal. Bama's up 23-17. Mike Thomas to Wes Thomas, 39-yard touchdown pass with 4:50 left in the game. USC is up 24-23. And that is your final score. USC beats Bama 24-23. And in other news, the Kafka curse lives on. Michigan State beats Georgia 13-10. Wisconsin beats Virginia Tech 14-7. North Carolina beats Texas 24-20. Michigan beats Notre Dame 23-21.
I'm so happy.
Poor Dean.
Whatever. I figured this. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I really thought I did a good game plan, but whatever.
Oh, that was a rough one, dude.
That was rough.
You kept with him. You kept with. Glenn Spencer, 6 carries for 60 yards. But yeah, just a bad game.
Yeah, he was just. That's really just Oklahoma having a good secondary. And then my kicker sucked. Ass. Could have been a closer game.
Yep, your kicker had a. What's his rating? Because he should be fired.
I think it's 2.5 to 2.5, so that was expected.
Should not be playing for Ohio State.
He should not be. This was disappointing.
AJ Jefferson, 36 of 52 for 378 and 3 touchdowns. Sterling Brown, 28 carries for 156 and 2 touchdowns. This game went exactly as expected, and North Carolina just pulled it out.
Wait.
They just had more in the tank.
I thought for a second there, I think there's only like 2 yards difference of total offense between Bama and USC.
That was a game of the year. Less than 5 minutes to go.
First of all, I'm very glad that my JUCO cornerback turned out to be a good decision. He got an interception. That was a good moment for me. Marcus did okay, but the fault lies with Glenn Spencer here. I wish he were better, but it's not. It is what it is.
And what sucks for Georgia is after losing to Michigan State, they have an even tougher game next week. Oh, yeah, they just didn't do anything. Tommy Jones had a good game. Engelberger had solid. And the pipe was very quiet.
Yep. And the stool was also very quiet.
What? Goddamn Emperor Orange.
What do you do?
He said Danger can't coach without Loltar.
What's he doing?
Oh, wait.
Oh my god, Dean gives me a new banner. What?
Dream gives you a new banner. USC banner?
USC banner. Right before I go off to college. For the first time, man. Ever.
Hopefully I just win every game for the rest of the year out. That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Georgia lost on a field goal with 4 seconds left in the game. A 48-yarder.
Oklahoma beat you that bad. How bad am I going to beat you?
Don't step thrown, bitch. Don't do that shit to me. It's going down now. Shouldn't have said that.
I'll
He's
just
gonna
ask,
put his thumbs into your eyes and just push
I'll
down.
ask Ted and Sophos how to beat you because they both clearly know how.
Oh man, how bad is Michigan gonna beat Ohio State this year? That's our topic of discussion in college game.
Dean has to play me week 3, and I beat Bama, and Bama beat him before, and that's really creative.
And Texas lost, and I was hoping the Big 12 would show up, but
I think this is my new lucky shirt. I just bought it.
I'm gonna burn this fucking shirt. This shirt's a piece of shit.
the Kafka curse. Franz is at the beach right now. He is.
No, I was about to post something in the.
Franz does not know about this, and he is not going to be happy when he finds out.
I think me and Franz seem to lose together. I don't know what it is.
But you don't win together.
Well, okay, it's not that frequent, but it has happened twice.
So my season preview was wrong.
Yeah.
Jamel's season preview was wrong.
I feel I hate this because I'm the one big team to lose, and I was being hyped as the team that might win.
Oh man, that was a terrible offensive game.
I think it's time to kill Glenn Spencer, take him out to pasture, just go bam bam,
Get the fuck out of here, you know.
Be like Curly's dog or whatever. Nice and that.
Yep.
I wonder.
Goodbye, my almost lover.
Who's running Tavius Jackson?
Spencer, eat a dick. I think this is my
Eat a dick.
it's my third
What?
string wide receiver.
So let's see here. Jerome Albright's a terrible kicker.
Drum operates so bad.
You see your
So
kicker
bad.
last year?
No, it was Namdi Brown.
Oh, okay.
He was solid. He was only a 3 out of 3, but god damn it, Jerome Albright. I'm so recruiting a kicker. Like, that's just whatever. I need one.
Dude, come to Texas. We have kickers out the ass.
Danger
We have
can't
more.
coach, but Dean can't coach without Loltar, my bad. That's a long hashtag evermore.
Whatever.
So
I'll
that
shit.
wasn't joking about kickers in Texas. I think we have more kickers than we have offensive linemen total.
Okay, so
Oh, Ted, actually. There's nothing there.
yeah, I guess he's talking to somebody or he's busy doing something. So fuck you, Ted. You ruined my season. I hope you lose the rest of your games. Go.
Dude,
Every
it does
other
not
team.
hurt your
It's not-
playoff
yeah.
chances at all.
Nope.
This doesn't even put a dent in your playoff chances.
This just hurt. It hurt because it made me look
It's gonna hurt
bad.
more when I beat Oklahoma.
Oh, man.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
I'm gonna fix everything this week. I've got a plan. I've already got my plan in place. It's already there. I better not lose to Rice. I'm just gonna no Navy. Excuse me. I play Navy next week. Better not lose to Navy. Or do I play Rice? God damn it! Whatever. It's a bad team.
Where's the recorder from My Heart Will Go On? Oh,
This is playing throughout Ohio State. In Columbus. Just everywhere.
why do I have so many Italian players?
And then... Well, I'm trying to think of a good song for USC. Oops, that's not a good song. Don't play that. I mean, it's a good song. It's not a good song to be playing. I don't want to play it. I want to get off Mr. Bowen's Wild Ride.
Alright, I think we're done here with College Game Day.
No! Wait, hold on. Do I have that song? I bet I have that song. Yep. Yeah! Let's skip forward in the song.
You won one game.
It doesn't matter.
See you next week for USC Wisconsin. I'm dead. Fuck name shit. I should have slept.
I am Dave Zone and TC. Jamel Beckham needs to shut the fuck up.
All right, so I think me, Danger, and Franz are all going to run off into silence for the next week, as we are all severely depressed with our teams.
You're all going to kill yourself during the Pathfinder.
Oh,
What is that? Oh, go off. Stop the broadcast.
Oh.
The mission.
For college game day, I'm the only person here that won besides Ted.
Hey, only you won too, but he's gone.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's still here.
Yeah, you are.
we're all playing each other. You're the only one who didn't play someone else who was on college game day.
Yeah, whatever.
Heck,
I'm going to be your new number 1 head coach. So,
in before Florida State jumps you.
on college game day.